We'll begin broadcast now. And it's green. We're going to get the link now. We're just jumping right into this. Got a lot of stuff to do. It was a busy day already today, and still want to do some more stuff today and try to have some time to freaking hang out today. But this stream is going to be about how to survive the Gathering of the Juggalos. A little bit of patience as we get the link, and I share it out to some folks on social medias. As always, with Humble Among Broadcast System episodes, this is your chance to get that link and hit that copy and paste on your social medias. See, like right now, I'm going to Facebook. I'm using that pretty picture we just took of ourselves that we tried like 5 different times. 6 different times? 17 different times?
17 times. Definitely.
Live now, talking about Gathering of the Juggalos.
Do you know what this picture reminds me of? My first grade picture where I look like a serial killer.
You have a serial killer picture?
In first grade, my school picture, I look like a serial killer.
Link in comments.
And it's kind of giving me these vibes.
Giving you a serial killer. Hello, Danielle McCombs. Giving you a serial killer vibe. Let us know in the chat if Emily's face in the thumbnail is giving you serial killer vibes.
Be honest. I can take it.
Okay. I just shared the link on Facebook. I'm going to go to Twitter next.
Twatter and fuckbook. Don't get me, Zuck.
Live now. Talking.
She said yes. She said...
Oh, that's real nice. Well, confirmation. Juggalos. Preparation. Bam. Paste link. I just tweeted that shit. Now I'm going to go to my Discord, Humble Among Discord, and I'm going to drop that motherfucker. Oh, that's not my Discord. That's the Bartle Boston Dead Guy Discord. This is my Discord.
Wrong disc jockey.
Feel free to share any and all Discords, though, and piss off any and all Discord members. All right, I got to do Instagram real quick, and then we'll get talking about Gathering of the Juggalos, preparation stuff, getting ready for the trip. The actual trip itself, driving there or flying there or whatever. We've always driven there, so we're going to be talking about that perspective. We're planning on driving there again this year. But if you fly, let us know. I want your input in the chat. Last year when I did this stream, I got a lot of good shit from y'all in the chat that I'm going to be talking about this year. So I want you guys, I want this to keep evolving. I want to do this every year that we do a gathering. Right before the gathering, I want to talk about gathering prep because things have changed at Legend Valley. That's one of the things we're going to get to. I might as well talk about it now, seeing as I brought it up. At Legend Valley, all the roads are paved now. Some of the landscape has actually changed. Emily saw some of this, some of the construction going down when she attended Lost Lands. Shit, only a month after the gathering.
Yeah.
So it's been a whole year. They've paved damn near all the roads. So that's one of the changes. Since a year has gone by. Shouts out to the people who have been showing some love on the video we did a year ago, because I know that I've personally shared it to some people. I know I've seen other people give that video some love. So shouts out to y'all for giving me some fucking love. And membership tiers, I should say, are up now. 1 tier. There's only 1 tier, $2.99. We're going to be doing a lot of special exclusive shit. So if you want to get an inside peek into my life... That would be the best way right now, other than joining my fucking Discord. Discord's free, by the way. All you got to do is try to get that link out of someone. Live now, talking about the Gathering of the Juggalos. Prep. No, not pre-production. Prep. Asian.
A-T-I-O-N.
Thank you. It autofilled for me.
Oh.
Now I'm going to put hashtag Juggalo, and it's going to put Juggles in, though, for me. Watch.
Hashtag
No, it did it. Hashtag juggalos.
Hashtag juggles. Dun, dun, dun,
Juggles.
dun, dun, dun. I can't juggle.
Juggles.
I don't know who I'm playing.
GOTJ.
Hashtag.
Yeah, I'm putting some hashtags in this bitch. ICP. Insane Clown Posse. Alright, that's good enough. No, not Insane Clown Posse. What the fuck? Alright. Oh yeah, link in bio.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry for the slightly dull start, but I got to do this. We jumped right into the stream, so I didn't do this before the stream tonight. Humble Among on YouTube. Link in Bayou.
Down by the bayou.
Down by the Bayou. Share posts and stories. No, I don't want to put that to my fucking Facebook, you fucker.
You motherfucker.
It asks me that every time I post on here. I wish I could turn that off.
Weren't you just talking about how you wish you could post on multiple things at once?
Yeah, but I want that to be certain posts. Picture posts on Instagram, I want to be very different than picture posts on Facebook and Twitter for specific reasons.
Selfies on both platforms.
2 whoops, my ninja. I need to get on Facebook. No, you don't. Stay away. You really don't need to get on Facebook. I got. Oh, here we go. Whoop whoop. Jarman in the chat. Ready to reveal all 5 outfits. I have to smoke a blunt with you. Definitely, man. Definitely hit me up if you see me, and let's smoke. I believe I interviewed you, right? You were definitely on camera last year. I got one. Bring plenty of cash and don't eat from everyone's camp. That's 2 tips. Why the second one? Don't eat from everyone's camp. I'm actually very curious why that second one. If you could elaborate a little bit. I was going to, by the way, I should mention, I was going to do this as a StreamYard stream, and I was going to have a very special guest, Stony Low, joining me, because Stoney's doing a lot of fucking cool prep work shit. So let me just take a moment to shout out Stony Low. Hopefully we can do maybe a companion piece to this over on Stoney's channel or something. Stoney, if you're watching this, let's do that. Also, let me shout out Stony Low being the first official member of the Alienated, the membership tier on Humble Among broadcast system here on YouTube. Stony Low, you were the first member, and shouts out the motherfucker. Let me get his name right.
Also, shout out to Stony for making me a pimp cup.
Yeah, Stony making people pimp cups and shit. See, Stony really going hard in the paint with the preparation stuff. He's really going for it.
She said, and I am not sorry. About calling me a serial killer, it's all good.
I don't know what you could be sorry about, honestly, other than that.
Other than
that. JPC. Shouts out to JPC, the second member of the Humble Among broadcast system. If you would like to be a member, it's only $3. Throw me a freaking bone here. God, I'm such a hack. I did it again. Go to my channel. You can hit the little join button. It's $3. You're going to get exclusive streams. There's already one video up there that's exclusive that only members can see. That's an unboxing video of the new setup and a behind the scenes glimpse of if you want to see our broadcast setup, you can actually see that on the video. But only members can see that. I'm going to use this as a way to get more private things out that I don't necessarily want the general public to know about me. So if you really want to get deep into me, pause.
Same. I want to get deep into you.
If you really want to get deep inside of me, this is the only way to do that without paying a couple of $1,000s. So let's get the show on the road, I guess.
Ooh, Tim Mendez, it's his first time watching your channel.
Hey, thank you, Tim Mendez. My first time watching your channel. Well, thanks for joining us. I hope I don't disappoint.
Who's Aaron?
Who is Aaron?
I don't know. Danielle said Aaron.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. Who is
My
Aaron?
brother's name is Aaron.
I do know. I think Danielle has been in here before.
Mm-hmm. I've seen her before.
And some people will experiment with food. Here we go. I got some people. Oh, are you insinuating that someone did something into your food?
Oh,
because I'm wondering about his.
I was going the other direction. Excuse me.
What would they do with the cucumbers, Emily?
I don't know.
Oh no.
You know.
Oh no.
People got orifices.
Okay, let me get the notes open and let's just start talking about how to survive the gathering of the juggalos. Now, I've seen a lot of posts on social media. People, first-timers, a lot of first-timers that have never gone before, and it can be quite intimidating, obviously, going into the gathering of the juggalos, and you might be worried that you might get injured or die at the gathering. But no one's really ever died. Has anyone ever died? I've heard rumors.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up.
I've heard rumors that people have overdosed. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. But people die at festivals all the time.
Someone died at Lost Lands last year.
Yeah, see. But to prevent death, you need to watch this entire stream. If you don't watch this entire stream and you don't hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button, and then hit the bell thing next to the subscribe button, and then actually share that link on all your social medias. If you don't do all of that right now, you will die at the gathering.
Corey Collins.
24. Rest in peace to Corey Collins, 24. Does it say what year? Or how?
Well, he lives in Illinois, 35 miles northwest of the festival. So whenever they were...
Oh, is that the dude that was just in his tent? I think I remember.
4 dudes that had been sleeping. Whoa.
When's this from?
With a corpse.
2013.
Whoa.
Looks like a rather dark news story, honestly.
Jarman say he don't mind boofing. So maybe he do be doing things with cucumbers.
I guess he is experimenting.
It's fine. It's cool. She said key.
What is up with Danielle? What's up with Danielle? You got a secret? Well, what's up, Danielle? How you doing? Thanks for watching.
Greetings, Ulrich. Right.
By the way, shouts out to Complex Mothra. I hope you're doing good, homie. Posted a couple of concerning things in Discord earlier. A couple of mental health issues. I don't know if I should be talking about that on here, but I just want to say, I love you, dude. Hope you're doing good. All right. Now, I did just basically threaten you on this stream that you were going to die if you didn't do any of the following things.
The coach from Mean Girls. Don't have sex because you will get pregnant and die.
No, I'm not saying that. I want you to have fun, but I want you to do it the right way. Now, Jarman already said, bring cash. That's literally my first note. Bring lots of cash. As much cash as you can bring. But be safe with that cash. Don't fucking lose your cash. That's the thing about physical money. It's easy to fucking drop. Now, you will see physical money around the gathering of the juggalos.
Don't pick it up.
Be very wary of physical money if you see it on the ground, because if you haven't heard, they do something to dollar bills involving feces. Dun dun dun.
Do they wipe their butts with it? Or
no, I don't know. I don't know how they apply.
Shit straight on it.
I'll tell you how I've always imagined it. I imagine they just take a chunk of shit, either from their bum piece, directly, or I assume from the ground.
Or do they go fishing in the porta potties?
Yeah, probably fish it. No need to get shit underneath your fingernails. There's no need to do that.
Y'all are nasty. If you shit on money, you're nasty.
I haven't heard the new Lil Texan collab, man. I haven't heard it. I have that in my notes to talk about for the next Humble Among broadcast system. I think it's on SoundCloud, right? I think it's only on SoundCloud. That's my aversion to going and clicking that link. It's like, it's fucking SoundCloud.
I used to love SoundCloud.
Thank you for reminding me about that, though, Wasteland. Shouts out to Wasteland Warriors 665, one of the best Ouija Mac fan accounts, if not the best Ouija Mac fan accounts on YouTube.
I got my Ouija Mac badge today on Facebook.
Oh, your top fan badge? About time. All right. So there's money out of the way. Definitely you want to bring cash. There are ATMs at the gathering.
Oh,
but
that's dope.
Avoid the fees. There are ATMs around. You can find a couple of ATMs around. And, there's the gas stations. The one across the street is closed right now because they are renovating it.
The BP?
Yeah, they are. It's from what I understand, it is closed because they are renovating it and making it into. It's still going to be a gas station, but have a Mexican restaurant in it.
And
I don't think it's going to be open.
They're so smart for that. They are so smart for that.
But I don't think it's going to be open.
But there is another gas station right as soon as you get off the exit. There's that Shell.
It's actually the same side of the street as the the Gathering. No, it's the Gathering.
The Gathering.
You
yeah,
can
the
actually
Legend Valley sign.
Yeah, you can just walk a little bit up.
You don't have to
and
cross.
You don't even have to cross. I actually saw a lot of juggalos in there. I got gas there one day and refilled my ice for my cooler, and then forgot the plug for my cooler. So I drove back into the Gathering grounds, just leaking mad ice water all over the back of my car. And then like went and checked shit and was like, why is all this wet? Oh my God, I left the fucking plug on the fucking thing. Had to go back to the gas station, get the plug. It was still there, thank God. But what a fucking annoying, stupid mistake. Don't make that mistake. That's a stupid mistake I made at last year's Gathering. That I don't even know if I've talked about on here.
Done some weird shit in those gas stations.
Oh yeah? You want to elaborate?
No.
You want to tell some more?
No, not
Come on.
really. No,
Share.
it's okay.
It's sharing time.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But what will you need cash for? Maybe is the question next that we should go into. You will need cash for food. You will need cash for party supplies. You will need cash for merch. You will need cash for all the cool shit that the juggalos are selling. And not just party supplies. Actual like art. And like
60/40
more
Faygo.
merch, bootleg merch, 60 Faygo, yeah, Faygo flavors out of the cooler, fucking cold, Faygo snow cones, but food from actual campers. Faygo snow cones are a big thing. We will definitely have Faygo snow cones.
By the way, if anybody got that hookup on a 60/40, let a bitch know.
Yeah, we're looking for 60/40. Shout out to Whoop Conda, that's his favorite Faygo flavor.
Is he the one that told me if I like squirt?
Pretty sure it has to be. He's obsessed with that 60/40 shit.
Okay.
That's definitely high up on the list of things we want to try.
That's number one for me.
Well, let me
Oh yeah, you're gonna do the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this up on here.
Got it 9.
Hmm.
She's like, got it 9.
I don't know.
Can I sue?
What?
Me? Us? Who you suing, boo?
What?
Girl, you aight.
I think Danielle is maybe trying to low-key troll. I don't know. You can't sue me.
Hit that like button, homies. Facts.
Okay. What also you would need money for, though, is lawsuits. If you get sued for a fucking stupid live stream, you would need money for that. No, I'm just playing. But you would need money for, like me, I'm going to be buying my tickets at the Gathering this year. Let's talk about tickets for a little bit. I have seen tickets are rolling in. People are getting their tickets. People are getting their car passes. People are getting their RV passes. I think some VIP stuff. I think I've seen some VIP stuff.
Didn't Stoney say he got his VIP?
I think so. But I've seen all this stuff rolling in. People are getting it. And we, though, decided to hold off on buying them online this year. Simply because I waited so long, I was getting a little bit nervous. Because last year, I did hear people saying that they didn't get their tickets yet, even though they had ordered them. And I think it was people who had ordered relatively close to the Gathering date, so they simply just didn't show up in time. Those people were taken care of at the ticket
gate.
Not the ticket gate, the trailer, the ticket trailer, where you can actually buy tickets from. Our plan is to go to the ticket trailer to just buy the tickets this year and avoid the shipping and avoid having to stress about them showing up on time.
Yeah, mail's been a little finicky. How's the firework Faygo? The firework Faygo used to be my shit because I lived next door to a grocery store that had it, and I ate it or I drank it every fucking day, and now I don't like it anymore.
So I'm a little played out with firework Faygo too. I'll be honest with you. It's fun. It's fun the first time because it is like amazing, amazing how fucking close it is to a firework popsicle. But honestly, it's very sweet, very sugary. And there's more doper Faygo flavors in my opinion.
My favorite. Until I get that 60/40.
Cotton candy, honestly, is a little played out for me now, too. I'll be honest. I think cotton candy's a little played out.
Oh, so then what's your fave right now?
Well, candy apple's still high up on there, but that's simply because it's so elusive. but the candy apples that I've tried is so good. I'm definitely trying to get more candy apple. Rock and Rye is elusive for me because I've only tried it once and it was so good. But also weirdly rare. Rock and Rye.
I want to try that really bad. I really want the Chalk and Rye ice cream that they made. The Faygo ice cream. If anybody got that Faygo ice cream on deck too,
it's in Michigan. It's a couple of places in Michigan that seem to have it.
Cause I got, they got fridge and freezer coolers that people can bring.
I hate Faygo, Danielle says. Yeah, Danielle, you're doing some light trolling. We will put you in timeout or ban you if you reveal your troll mask.
Girl, I got the hammer.
Just be careful if you're going to troll. I mean, you're getting a little sloppy with your troll at this point. Because why would you be on here just saying, I hate Faygo? I mean, if you're going to troll, at least try to troll good. I hate Faygo. I mean, that's a pretty whack troll.
Yeah, Faygo. She's saying you hate Faygo, you lying.
Well, thank you for tuning in as a troll. You realize as a troll, you're just tuning in anyway, though, right?
Facts.
See, let me talk about that stuff with Chris Chan, because one of the things with Chris Chan that is kind of fascinating is how when stuff with Chris Chan got too real, the trolls weirdly felt bad and suddenly wanted to console him. A lot of them did. Isn't that funny? Isn't that weird? I wonder why that is. Anyway, enough of the trolls. We will ban your ass, though, Danielle, so at least try to be careful with your trolling. Let's see, we were talking tickets. Oh, yeah, and by the way, there really wasn't a line for tickets. The line is to give your tickets to get your bracelet and your amulet. I can't have the sugar. Oh, my God. Well, if you are trolling, at least you corrected your troll.
Oh, my God, I feel so bad now.
Danielle, I can't tell what's going on if you're trolling or not. I'm a paranoid individual, so I assume half of you motherfuckers are trolling me anyway. My apologies if you have a diabetic problem and we're a little defensive. Jesus Christ. So paranoid over here, I swear to God. I wonder why that is. Can it have something to do with what we're smoking?
No.
Let's see. But yeah, there is no line for really the ticket booth. I think I got in line to ask a question at the ticket booth. That's why I was in that line last year. And that's how I overheard some people talking about not getting their ticket in time. And there really was like 2 people in front of me before I got to ask my question. And also that's how I met Jump Steady last year at the Gathering. Jump Steady was weirdly...
Dope.
Yeah, Jump Steady was standing at the ticket booth. After I asked my question, I was doing something in my bag. I looked up, Jump's right there. And he's talking to some dude. And I'm like, wow, do I try to film Jump Steady? No, I don't do that. That's whack. That's hound dogging. He wouldn't appreciate that. I know I wouldn't. So what I did is I waited for homeboy who was talking to finish what he was saying, and I really wanted to just tell Jump Steady real quick, like, thank you for everything you do. And I shook his hand, and it's definitely noticed by me. I definitely noticed, and I know what you do. Like, thank you. So yeah, that was a really fucking dope moment. That was like fucking, I mean, that was the day before the Gathering. That was parking lot party day. Because they had start letting people in and at least letting people get their passes and bracelets and all that shit. Whoop whoop. The Squinty Boy. What's up, the Squinty Boy? I like the Squinty Boy.
Said squishy boy.
What day to show up? That's a good question. I'll go ahead and answer that. Whenever the fuck you want, because it seems like some juggalos might be on their way right now, for all I know. Just kidding. Please don't harass the poor people at Legend Valley too early. I know probably the week before. In reality, being real with you, the week before people will be there. And for me, for example, I know some people are going earlier. I think Stoney's trying to leave at that weekend or something.
Yeah, I think didn't he say he was leaving that Friday or some shit?
I think so. I think he's trying to get there for that weekend before. Oh, this is completely asinine now. Damn it. So he's trying to get there that weekend before. I'm going to leave. I'm working that Monday. I'm going to get off of work. I'm going to try to have most of the stuff ready to just throw in the car, kind of pre-packed, or a lot of the shit already in the car. I might straight up already like pack most of it, just except for like our suitcases and toiletries and the last minute stuff you really want to wait for. Then I'm leaving Vermont. We're in Vermont. We're leaving Vermont Monday night, and I'm going to drive through the night as far as I can. We've already done this trip to Ohio a couple of times now because Emily actually is originally from Ohio. We met last year at the Gathering of the Juggalos, by the way. That's it's a whole other story that maybe we should tell on here sometime.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Fun.
That might be a fun little video to do.
Facts.
Because y'all, I don't think y'all, the viewers, maybe even realize that.
I just sprouted.
What's that?
I just sprouted.
You just sprouted?
I just sprouted here.
Yeah, you just sprouted up here?
Yeah.
But we have gone back and forth a couple of times. Or at least I have, driving back and forth a couple of times. And at this point, I feel like I can make that trip pretty easy. And we even did an overnight trip one of the last times that we did it.
With 4 cats in the car.
Yeah, coming back. That was a little rough, the coming back part. I work in Rutland, Vermont.
You're close.
Hey!
You're close.
I'm hoping early Tuesday. Yo, shouts out to people in Rutland, man. There's a couple of juggalos in Rutland. Chaotic Neutral out there. I'd be stocked up on water for sure. Water is definitely one of the number one supplies when we get to talking about stuff to bring, as far as, for me at least. Maybe not for this maniac, but I'm going to make her drink water nonetheless.
He makes me drink water every day anyway, so.
Let's see. So when you do show up to the gathering, if you show up too early, I don't know if the gates are going to be open. I think eventually they end up opening the gates for y'all just to let you in, just not to have you be obstructing traffic and shit. But, let's see. Water, though. We're talking about it. We might as well talk about it. Bring lots of fucking water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you bring, I mean, I'm going to try to bring 2 cases of water. One basically to plan on consuming, and one I kind of plan on to give away. If you see me and you need water, just ask. I will give you a bottle of water. No fucking problem, man. Especially if I'm at my campsite, man. It's I probably will have extra bottles of water on me at all times, though. So if you need water, just ask me or any of the homies in my crew or extended crew. We definitely will have water. Except for this maniac. Don't ask her for water. She's not going to help you with that.
No. I might have some
I'm going to give her, if you see her, give her water.
Don't do that, y'all. For real. Don't do that, y'all.
Make her drink water.
For real, don't do that, y'all.
She's probably dehydrated.
I'm not dehydrated. The nurse at the hospital said that
Bring vitamin C to help you through, and electrolytes. Can't forget that. That's a really good one, Jarman. Thank you.
Also, B12 for energy is good.
Yeah. You can get like some of the mixing gimmicks that have a lot. Emergency, that's what they call it. Emergency that you can put in bottles of water. Or straight up fucking OJ juices and stuff you could get. Something that I am probably gonna bring this year are these like naked little smoothies as sort of meal replacements / lift me ups because I'm probably going to low key try to fast a little bit again. Maybe? I don't know. I fasted basically. Have fun with
that. Have fun with that. This bitch not fasting.
She's not planning on fasting.
Hell no. Bitch gonna eat. She at a festival. She want to try all the things. You got me fucked up.
But I am going to hit up that vegan tent if we're talking about food stuff.
Also, on Amazon,
I'm probably not going to fast this year. Let's be real. I'm not going to fast this year.
We be snacking.
Yeah, I'm snacking a little bit more this year.
But, on Amazon, they have these packs of little vitamin capsules called Rave Aid. And you take them the morning after. Or
Pedialyte, Liquid IV, I'm seeing in the chat. Yeah. Pedialyte, Liquid IV. Bring some body armor or Gator Light. What's Gator Light? That's a new one for me. I'm not sure where. Hook me up with a Naked. And I'm bringing, that fruit and water. That's a good one too, man.
Yeah, fruit.
Bring bananas. Bring some. I mean, they're really easy. They don't need necessarily to be in a cooler or whatever.
Cotton candy grapes at Aldi's for $3.99.
Just grab that shit and eat it, man. Crack on a stick with a Modelo Diet 20.
Philly cheesesteaks. Okay, I'm definitely getting me.
Trailer Park living real dirty. I cannot wait for the Philly cheesesteaks. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of carnival food though. And you have to realize if you're trying to gather hard and you're trying to stay up, don't eat shit too heavy. That's why I ended up fasting last year is I didn't want to eat stuff too heavy because performing at shows and shit, I know you can't be eating a bunch of shit. You're just not going to want to do things. You're not going to want to stay up late. One of the nights I had to perform damn near 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. So, I had to be ready for that shit. So yeah, I straight up didn't eat anything other than fucking Cliff Bars. I ate Cliff Bars and water until, what was it? Thursday I had a smoothie, I think, right?
Do they have smoothie
That was the
stands
first
there?
smoothie. Yeah, that's the vegan place.
Okay.
That's the vegan place we're going to be getting smoothies from. That vegan place ended up saving my ass a couple of times because, I was really low on energy. At that point, let's see. I think I was able on Thursday or Friday morning. That must have been Friday morning. I was able to snag some breakfast. And I finally like had some like an egg sandwich thing in the morning when I came like super early. Or was that Wednesday? Yo, that might have been Wednesday. Oh man. But anyway, I ended up having the only food I got at the gathering other than the smoothies. I ended up getting a couple of smoothies at the vegan tent. The only food I ended up buying though was from the vegan tent as well. I got like a bowl with like rice and beans and carrots and potatoes and a little like I think a teriyaki sauce on it. And it was fucking so good and it was like only $8. And it was really fucking good.
I'm assuming the poke place, the local poke food truck that comes to Lost Lands probably doesn't count.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember a poke place, but then again, I wasn't looking at all the food places that hard.
Because those poke bowls are so good because they are really light and like heavy veggie and like you feel good after. You don't feel like. Ugh.
So you will see me promoting the vegan place quite a bit. Obviously, I'm talking about a shitload on here already, but that's just because that was the place I had the most experience with. I have there's other places that are pretty legendary at the gathering you can go and frequent. But I would just recommend try what you want to try, man. There's definitely a lot of food. One of the things I regret from last year that I didn't try was Korean beef tacos. I kept seeing that big sign.
Ooh,
I even have a photograph of the sad clown in the nightlight. That sad clown photo that I took on my Instagram, and it's even by the beef taco sign. God, I don't know why I never tried them. I just never tried them. I really regret that.
Can you have a fire at the tent?
Stoner bowls. I didn't see many, so I don't know. I'm confused by that because I think you are allowed to, but I didn't see many in the actual campgrounds. I feel
that's crazy.
I think they might not. I think you might have to look on the website for that because I feel like I did see a couple, but I think they might be policing that honestly because of the lack of fires I did see.
What is a stoner bowl?
It's basically like a mishmash of a bunch of shit. Could someone please describe exactly what a stoner bowl is? I know a lot of y'all have eaten that shit. I have not eaten that shit.
I want one. I don't know what it is, but
I know y'all have had stoner bowls. Please, someone. It's not a Joe bowl. A Joe bowl is a very different thing. You saw what a Joe bowl was on the clown cook-off. Where Jay, I showed her the damn clown cook-off shit.
Those Korean beef tacos were slap. Okay.
I bet they were, man. The Christian Juggalos tent don't just give out free water and sand. Yeah, they do give out.
He said the Christian Juggalos tent don't. They give out. There should be a comma there.
Oh, I see what. Yeah, they do give out. I think little clarification. They do give out free water and sandwiches every day. And Scrub Care Unit is another place you can go for.
That's cool.
That's the guy in the documentary who's got the security clearance. He runs Scrub Care Unit. Shouts out to that motherfucker.
Chicken and corn, just like the KFC
bowl.
I
was gonna say I think it basically was the KFC bowl we had yesterday.
Okay.
Thank you, Charlie Brown. Yeah, it's just that KFC bowl basically. See, I've never had one, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna botch that because I've personally never had one. One of the things I know a lot of people fuck with, though, I should bring up, I saw a lot of love for it last year, is the walking taco. I don't know if y'all know about a walking taco.
That's jail food.
So it's a bag of Fritos with
food.
just the taco meat and the cheese and shit thrown into it. Sauce, I think maybe some salsa sour cream, I would assume. And they give you a fork. They kind of peel open the bag and like tuck it in a way so you can just hold that shit and nom nom nom. I did see a few motherfuckers walking around with the walking taco, and I mean that's a lot of people's favorites. I know that.
When I was in California.
Sounds like junk food is fucked. To be honest with you, for me, that would be really heavy for me.
Yeah, it is a lot. Like a bite, you're like, that's good, and then like a couple bites later, because it's so
the thing
hot.
That would do me in is probably all that salt from the Fritos with all that beef. I feel like that would probably end up doing me in.
Can you name some camps that do good for the community and what I could bring to help?
I would say bring stuff to Scrub Care Unit. If you're trying to bring stuff to community to help, go to Scrub Care Unit and talk to them. If you're trying to bring stuff to really help the community. As far as other camps, Camp Glitterdick and Gather.network will be basically, I think, our extended, and Whoopconda, and I think we're all kind of camping together. So definitely come and say hello to us at camp whatever the fuck. I don't know do we have a camp name? Gather.network camp. I think TPE's by us as well. So come say hello. Salt equals dehydration. Yeah, that's also a great point. All that salt from that
coconut water, y'all.
Coconut water, that's a great one. Coconut water in the cooler is definitely one of my ones on the list here. Let's get back to the list though. Let's transition back. Let's see. Do have Gatorade for electrolytes. Ooh, here's one that I talked about last year. I don't know if I'm going to do this year because I am not drinking them this much anymore. But V8 juices is a good way to get some vitamins and mineral. Just straight up tomato juice, or I straight up eat the tomato. It's good. A cold fucking V8 is good.
That's
not warm.
Nasty.
A cold one.
That's fucking nasty.
Warm, that would be nasty. But you will get some vitamins. If you want to be real nasty with it, you can bring the fucking warm raviolis and shit too. If you really are trying to eat disgusting. On the cheap or something.
That's disgusting.
But you don't need to do that.
Although
you can probably walk around and get enough free food from people just barbecuing, or there's like I know there's like free food events if you're really trying to gather on the cheap. Go to Scrub Care Unit, go to the Jesus Juggalos, like Trailer Park was saying. Here's something I do want to bring up as far as stuff you're bringing to the gathering though. I don't think this has changed, by the way. There's not glass allowed inside the gathering, and it seemed like they were kind of strict about that last year. Because when I met the homie Zebo down by main stage, I think this was Zebo, right? Zebo, correct me if I was wrong. I believe this was you. When we were talking down by main stage, Zebo was drinking a Corona in a glass bottle, and one of the security people came up to him and was like, "Yo, you got to get rid of that glass bottle. No glass bottles." And I actually saw that enforced directly in front of me, and so they let him finish it and throw it in the fucking trash. But no glass is something to remember, and it did seem like that was something that they were enforcing. So maybe if you're bringing booze, get plastic bottles. Try to get it in plastic bottles.
Do they allow aerosols?
Just to be safe? I don't know. Obviously, they allow a certain kind of aerosol, or they're turning a blind eye.
Oh yeah, true that. But like, cause you can't have aerosols at Lost Lands. They threw out like a can of hairspray and a can of dry shampoo that was like $60 out the fucking door. So,
like I was saying though earlier, I see some hate on the VA. Naked is probably going to be the way I go to get some of my juices and vitamins and minerals. And I'm probably not going to do the V8 thing this year. But it is something I did the other 2 years at the gathering that did actually, make me feel a lot better. But yeah, I see Jarman saying that there's a lot of sodium in that as well, which is a great fucking point. If you're trying to avoid the sodium thing like I was just talking about. Here's something else if you're trying to be safe at the gathering, though, going in the order of my list. Before I skip it, if you are doing party favors, bring test kits for certain party favors that might be laced with things that are deadly, like fentanyl. Bring test kits. Go to bunkpolice.com. Get legit test kits that you can trust. Go to bunkpolice.com. You can trust bunkpolice.com. Go there. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not getting any money by saying that shit. I just the research I've done, you can trust those guys.
Yeah, facts. They have a tent at Lost Lands. And
hopefully they would have one there.
Yeah.
That would be really dope if I saw a presence from those guys. That would be dope. Be safe. Like I said, it doesn't seem like people die at the gathering to me. I know maybe the title of this video is a tad clickbaity, and even my little promo I did of "you will die if you don't click." But you just be safe, man. And I mean, certain drugs are fucking dangerous these days because of this fentanyl shit. Drugs are dangerous in general. Let's just be honest. Like too much of any good thing can be a fucking problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a million stretchers going around last year at Lost Lands because somebody was lacing coke with fentanyl.
Exactly what we're talking about
and
here.
Sold it to a bunch of fucking people, and like 50 people OD'd. So.
Someone in the chat saying I'm selling fent kits.
That's awesome.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
That's dope.
That's really awesome. We appreciate you.
I'm not even trying to take hard drugs like that. I don't do that. But I'm probably going to be bringing some for the homies, just because I know some people around me might be doing that shit, and I want to be safe for them. You know what I mean? And just like, yo, use this real fucking quick. Like, and by the way, I haven't seen it so much this year, but last year I saw people get really mad about test kits at the gathering, which I'm like, I'll just go ahead and say that the same thing I said last year. If you're mad
like getting
about
defensive?
test kits, yes, about test kits at the gathering, then you're
Part of the
probably
problem.
lacing your shit.
Yeah.
You're probably the problem.
Facts.
Exactly. On the safety tip, bring condoms. Be responsible, be safe. Get a vasectomy right before you go to the gathering, like me. Be very responsible. I do have Gatorade for electrolytes. There's other things that probably can give you more electrolytes. Pedialyte saved Stony Low's ass last year. Stony Low almost fell the fuck out after free will last year, but chugging some Pedialyte saved his ass. So have some on deck to save someone's ass who might be trying to fucking punch someone in the pit. Allegedly.
Little Tiffy said the bunk police were there last year.
That's dope.
Or 2018.
2018. That was also at Legend Valley though.
Yeah. They set up like a couple tents, and then they walk around the campsites, and they will knock on your tent and ask if you need any test kits.
So as far as like your cooler and stuff to put in the cooler, we've been already talking about beverages to put in the cooler. Let's talk about the cooler itself though, and how you should pack the cooler. Pack your cooler tight with lots of ice. Here's a hack that you can do. Freeze your water bottles. You're going to be putting water bottles in that shit anyway. Freeze your water bottles and that shit will turn into ice. If you pack them really tight with even more ice, that shit will stay for a very long time. Pack a bottom layer of water bottles, a couple high, either depending on how big your cooler is, and you can just try to maximize space though, is my point. You want to treat this shit like Tetris. Pack that shit tight. And fucking, I don't know why I'm laughing at that so hard, because I feel like I'm gonna get clipped. Pack that shit tight.
Next to my cucumber.
But yeah, the more ice you put it in, fill it to the top with ice and make sure it basically can barely fucking shut, and you will be able to maximize that cooler's ice for a really long time. Another thing I've seen some people say is you can put a little salt in there.
Yes.
And that'll keep it colder and keep it longer. I also saw some people say dry ice, which seems a little insane. Seems like some.
We used dry ice when my dad. My dad would use dry ice when we would go on vacation.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So dry ice is maybe an option too, but just be careful. Don't freeze your fucking fingers and have that shit flake off.
Num nums.
Let's see. Cooler packing. Why do I keep switching? I keep switching. I'm trying to train myself to be better and read off of the screen more, to be a little more professional. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, let's talk a little bit about something else that you can pack to move stuff around at the gathering. This is jumping ahead a little bit, but I have it in my notes, and I want to make sure I don't forget it, because to me it's a pretty important thing, and certainly a thing I'm going to be bringing. Get a little wagon, like a little camping wagon. They're pretty cheap, and you can bring your stuff remarkably easy to your campsite if you don't have a car pass. If you do have a car pass, you get to just drive your car in with all your shit and park there. If you have a car pass, though, you need to know that does not mean you can come and go with your car. Once your car is in the gathering grounds with your car pass, it stays at your campsite until you're ready to leave. And I think you can leave for an emergency, but once you're gone, you're not coming back in.
Facts.
Now, my recommendation to you, if you're trying to come and go, just park in the damn parking lot. And it's a little bit more of a walk, but you don't need to worry about a car pass, and you can actually leave. But if you're trying to do that, you're going to have to carry your shit to your campsite. So get a little camping wagon. That's going to be tremendously helpful to you. Radio flyer wagon even. Goddamn. I'm talking about a slightly bigger wagon, though.
Ooh, do I fit in the wagon?
You might fit in the wagon. I'm not going to pull you in the wagon. We have to pull other shit in the wagon. Mm-hmm. This bitch is going to make me pull her in the wagon.
This bitch. Again.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
What's
German's
up?
Bringing cookies.
Hell yeah. And I definitely will be there for Tuesday, the official parking lot party, because they tried to turn the parking lot party into an official day.
Like they thought they wouldn't have people loading up the day before that.
I know, right? Parking lot is just going to be the day before. It's always going to be the day before.
Yeah.
As far as stuff, let's talk about packing some food and whatnot. Cliff Bars is, like I said, something I brought last year. I think I'm probably going to end up bringing a couple of those. I've been really on these fucking Lara bars, though. Lately,
yeah,
so
I was going to say, you got the Amazon subscription, so you're probably
a gang of Lara bars. Let's see. That's probably all I'm going to bring as far as, like, snack shit.
Grapes.
Yeah, grapes and fruit. Probably some bananas, actually. That might be a good idea to bring to camp, too. What do you bring, though? I see Jarman said he's going to be bringing cookies. Emily's going to try to make... I don't know the reality of how we're going to be able to do that at this point.
If I can do it at Emily's house.
We might.
Yes.
We have to probably, let's make it real clear at this point, might.
Yeah.
Have
crab rangoons.
Crab rangoons. Maybe. We have to make it real clear. Maybe we're going to be able to do that.
Because we're coming Monday. We're going to be at my old apartment. So, like, the morning of Tuesday.
We might have time to do that.
Yeah. Maybe.
We have to make that clear. Because I think on a stream we did tease that before. But the reality of it at this point is that's a big maybe.
I'm going to do my best.
We're going to try, though, because those are fucking good. You guys saw us eat those on a wrestling stream. A couple of wrestling streams, I think. Let's see. And obviously the food vendors. I feel like a lot of people do rely on food vendors.
When I go to festivals,
people do barbecue, by the way. If you're trying to barbecue, you can bring in stuff to barbecue. That's the thing about the fire rule that makes me curious, because people do barbecue. Yeah. Shouts out to Onstead from TPE. He brought a whole big motherfucking rig in. You can see it in the Gathering documentary that I did, the carnival. You can see the big fucking rig he brought in.
That's fucking dope.
That was a giant barbecue rig that he was working on. And I think that was charcoal. I think he was barbecuing on charcoal.
See, yeah, Lost Lanes are only allowed to have gas.
So, I mean, people are doing that version of fires. And I feel like I did see fires on the ground. And certainly people burned a rebel flag one of the nights. So I know that there was those fires going on.
Yeah.
That's also in the Gathering documentary I did there. Let's see.
Computer notes.
Thank you. I'm going to keep looking at that phone. Old habits die hard, y'all. But yeah, definitely a little bit of reliance on carnival food. Gotta turn that text notification thing off still. Vegan tent's my favorite, as I said before, with the carnival food stuff. I want to try more this year.
Hello, Kosuke.
Kosuke and the place to be. Let me give Kosuke some love real quick on his new music video.
It's dope.
Terry Funk. Not directed by me, but shot by me, directed and edited by Kosuke over there. Go give that some love. Terry Funk coming real fucking soon. You guys aren't going to want to miss this shit. I have a song on there called Jonathan Davis that is so fucking awesome. By the way, we got 2 shows coming to Canada in September. I'm going to just go ahead and say that. So if you're a Canadian Juggalo in the Toronto area, you're going to have 2 opportunities to see Humble Among. In September after the Gathering.
You can watch me eat poutine.
So I'm real fucking excited to come to Canada and rep with Kosuke, by the way. We're both going to Canada, I should say.
Don't forget lots of lube.
Lots of lube, that's right. That's I would consider that in the party favor category. At this point. So, whips, chains, leashes, butt plugs, dildos, all of that stuff. All of the stuff that you're going to need. You want to bring all of that stuff. You're going to want to bring your for hims, your blue chews, All of that stuff that you're gonna need.
That goes in the condoms category.
Yeah,
too.
that's all party favors. I would consider. You're gonna want to bring all that shit.
Spencer's, they have cotton candy water-based lube, y'all. So I know y'all cotton candy heads out there.
She's coming with the exclusive info, the cotton candy flavor. See, Emily loves cotton candy flavor everything.
Everything. This is cotton candy,
including penis.
Facts. This is also cotton candy flavored right here.
And she sucks on that too. Oh, fucking hell. I'm sorry I did that to you.
It's alright, mate.
I'm very sorry I did that to you. I feel I'm probably growing. I think I'm getting embarrassed on the stream from doing that.
Fried gator still there? Yo, I hope so.
Fried gator, is that one of the things?
I like gator.
Oh my god.
I had gator sausage one year at the Crawfish Festival.
Don't forget lots and lots of lube.
Yep. The bottle's pretty big too, the cotton candy one.
Oh, loved your guys' t-shirts. Thank you. We did a thing.
It's his shirt.
We did a thing.
Yeah, we did a thing.
We did a thing.
Hey,
She's Hell's Pit. I'm Shangri-La. Isn't that cool? See what we did? See, it's like dreams. See, my idea was dreams, nightmare.
Hey! This is
I love you. I'm just fucking around.
You know I'm fucking around. No, it's kind of facts though. This is like no. When I started dating you, my dad said I was the shrew, like the taming of the shrew.
That's not nice. That's not true either.
Kind of is. It's fine.
You're not a shrew though.
I was till I met you.
Aww. I'm the taming of the shrew.
You're the tamer.
I'm the tamer.
You're the lion tamer.
Oh fuck. I did talk about the free food events that you can go to. I forget the specific ones. I should have done the research to give that to y'all. My bad. You can look that stuff up on the Gathering website, I believe. Find the various flyers. A lot of events are serving food though, I'm sure. I think it's a lot of the parties and stuff will have food for you. But yeah, go to Scrub Care Unit if you are in need of food, or the Jesus People, or find cool jugs that are making food, and yeah. There's cheap options at the Gathering if you can't leave the Gathering for food or whatever. And you didn't bring a lot of stuff.
You have your Gathering bracelet on. Can you leave and come back?
Yes, very easily. I left a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's how you get to the gas station.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would go to the gas station to get the ice. I mean, so I hotel. I'll be honest. Okay, let's talk about that.
Danielle, you going in timeout. You're rude.
What's gross?
I think us.
Timeout?
Yeah.
You got put in timeout. Naughty. But let's talk about the Gathering accommodations. If you camp, do you hotel gather? Do you camp? That's a big thing. I stayed at the hotel last year. I did camp my first Gathering year, by the way. But I had real fucking trouble sleeping because of all the fireworks and the fucking fuck your sleeps. I'll be honest with you, I could not fucking sleep. I might sound like a sensitive little bitch, but I needed to fucking get a little bit of sleep. So the second year, I did end up going to the hotel just solely to get sleep and shower. I straight up stayed up till like fucking 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. The sun was coming up one of the days I went out to the fucking hotel, and I would get 3, 4 hours of sleep, and then I would go back out to the Gathering. So I don't get the misconception that just because you stay at a hotel that you ain't really gathering. And you can come and go pretty fucking easily, because I was able to go. I forgot shit at the hotel that I needed to go back and get. I was able to come and go pretty fucking easily, honestly. Will it be the same this year? You can't fucking know that until you get there. But I'm going to assume it is, because it's at the same place.
I mean, it's cake for Lost Lands. And so
once again, you need to make sure your car pass. If you got a car pass, though, you can't come and go, like as far as leaving the grounds. And all that they're not gonna. And let's talk about searching too. Let's talk about going through the gate, because it's one thing coming and going, but are they gonna search you every fucking time? The answer to that, in my experience, was no. I didn't get searched at all. I'll be honest with you, I didn't get searched at all last time. One of the times, honestly, I feel like I could have walked right in and not show. I think I basically did walk right in and not show my shit to anyone. They're standing there, but I mean, if you're walking in at 3 a.m., everyone's maybe a little tired. There's not a lot of people even walking around necessarily as much up there. That I just walked right past a couple of times. So it's pretty easy to come and go.
don't understand what that says.
You park with car pass. Don't move till the end. That's what Flipsy was saying.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying on there. Shouts out to Woody Woo, by the way.
Charlie Brown, where are you from? I used to live in Zanesville.
I camp in home showers. I only live 38 minutes away. Oh, fucking.
And I used to live 28 minutes away from the Gathering.
Yeah, you're super close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very doable, Charlie Brown.
That's my hood, too.
And as far as what we're doing this year, I should say, we are doing a hybrid. We're going to be basically setting up camp the first day that we get there. Hopefully they'll let us in early again. That'd be really dope if we could set up early. Might be able to get in early. That would be really fucking dope because then we can set all our stuff up. And we're going to have like a home base at camp. But then on, what is it, Thursday? Right? Yeah, Thursday, I have a hotel reservation until Sunday.
Yeah.
Just as an emergency, if we need to sleep. I am going to attempt to fucking sleep there the first night, though. I have to sleep there. We have to sleep there that first night. We don't have anywhere to go as far as, or if we are panicking, we could go back to your home.
Yeah, we could go to my old apartment and just take a
but
bath.
we're not going to probably do that. I really want to stay out there as much as possible.
The good thing is,
except for if we need to get some real fucking sleep.
The good thing is if we actually really, really need anything, we got peoples that can bring it out to us so we don't have to fucking go anywhere.
That's true too. And as far as leaving and coming and going, you might be wondering about police presence in and around the gathering grounds, and police presence maybe at the gathering in general. I'll address that a little bit. There's not many, surprisingly. There's cops inside the gathering grounds. Yes, they're patrolling around in their little cop cars and shit. They're walking around in some instances. They're not really fucking with juggalos at all, in my experience. I didn't see shit.
Just the Ohio
smoking weed
cops,
around them, it's not a problem.
Ohio cops,
they don't care.
Have to deal.
In fact, there was a cop smoking weed that went viral.
Ohio cops have to deal with so many fucked up tweakers and robbers and shit like that. They really don't give a fuck about the festival goers. They will leave you the fuck alone.
And that's what's dope about Legend Valley, y'all. Legend Valley really likes us. They really like us. And Springville, Ohio, and Hebron, Ohio, and all the surrounding little towns that have businesses that benefit from juggalos coming in really fucking like us.
They like the weirdos. They like the juggalos and the wooks, man.
That's the reason, and once, like she's saying as well, that's the reason Lost Lands does so well there. At the same venue, same, obviously same kind of scene in a lot of ways.
Honestly,
a lot of ways.
Yeah, after meeting you, I realized the wooks and the juggalos are not very different.
The hotel, by the way, that we got a really good deal on the hotel. Cheaper than the fucking place that I stayed last year, and nicer somehow.
It's beautiful.
A little bit further away, but only 15 minutes away, I think.
Gorgeous.
20 minutes away? I think it's 15 miles, 20 minutes.
It's gorgeous. It doesn't even matter.
It ain't shit. So that's really dope to have, to at least know. And I should say I did see someone say last night on the wrestling stream that they are going to be doing truck stop showers. That's an option. There's also showers, I think, at the gathering that you can. There's a shower trailer, I believe, at the gathering. But there's only one, and you got to wait in line, and you might have to be walking back to your ship feeling dirty by the time you get there. There's also the option of having homies with RVs that you can maybe shower in if they got the hookups like that.
Make sure you bring shower shoes.
Shower shoes. Thank you. That's a great point. Whatever you're doing, if you're going into a stranger's shower, or really the trailer or the truck stop shower,
especially the truck
wear
stop
shower shoes. You know what I mean? For those two, specifically those two. In 2019, I took one shower at the shower building. They had shower buildings in Indiana. And my experience was I had to wait, I think it was like 10 minutes to get into the shower. And when I finally went in there, it's a bunch of naked ass dude juggalos trying to hide their nudity behind a flimsy ass fucking curtain. And I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm just going down the line because there's only one stall open. So now I have to go down the line and look into all these fucking, which one of these fucking stalls is the one that's, okay, here it is. My stall that's open has a turd in the drain. Either a turd or a melted Snickers bar. I'll leave it up to you, the viewer, to decide what it was in that drain. But that's what it looked like in the drain. And my shower head had been violently knocked off and was on the floor next to the drain, next to the turd. So I was basically showering in a garden hose, like just a stream of violent water that was just assaulting me.
To be honest,
and that was my shower experience at the gathering. So I tried to do that shit mad quick. Get the fuck out of there, dry off.
The tent shower bags are so much of a better option. Like at Lost Lanes,
the tent shower gimmick. Thank you. That's such a great point. I hung
that shit up on the car door. I mean, you're at a fucking festival. Everybody's getting weird. So I was butt ass naked washing my shit. I didn't give a fuck. Who cares?
That is a really good cheap option if you are camping. You can get like a pop-up single tent or a double tent if you want a changing room and shit. And you can hang a gimmick to shower with. And you can fill it up. It stays warm in the sun.
But I didn't heat mine up at all. The
you don't need to hit.
Feel amazing.
You don't even really need to heat it up. If you, it's going to be warm from the sun. From what I understand with these, because they're like in big black bags anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a really good option. Yeah, I know, right? That fucking that experience was really gross. I see some U's and LOLs. Shit, it was really gross. All right, let's continue. I live in Evington, Virginia, Tony says.
I don't even know where that is. That's why
okay.
I've never even heard of that, and I'm originally from there.
All right, let's talk about some other stuff other than food that you're going to want to pack. Sunblock. Let's talk about sun stuff. It's going to be bright, I would assume, at least a couple of days at the gathering. The weather reports are a couple of weeks out now, so you actually can go and view weather reports. Let's do a fun thing. Let's look at the weather.
Yeah.
Let's look at the weather right now, where it stands right now. Doug.
No, I have it in here somewhere. There we go. It's just Duck, North Carolina. It's like all the places I've been to, okay? Leave me alone.
There's a town called Duck she had in there.
It's in North Carolina. It's a cute little beach town.
Because she's a silly goose. That's why that's in there.
Honk. It's going to be like the max over the next 10 days is 90.
Oh, is that not the 2 week?
No, it is 10 days.
Because we're looking on an iPhone. Hold on. Springville.
Thornville.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of Indiana now. Thornville. I said fucking Springville on the stream, I think.
Yeah, you did. I didn't know what you were talking about. But I was like, okay.
Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get a 12-day. Or 14-day. Yeah, that's what I mean.
It looks like still the highest is 90.
So it's going to be partly cloudy.
Ooh, I fuck with it.
So it's going to be warm. Hopefully we do get partly cloudy. But regardless, if you're a pale-skinned cracker like me, you're going to want to
Even in the clouds, y'all, UV rays can penetrate condensation.
This is big facts. And
it don't matter how cloudy it is. UV rays are so strong because we have killed our ozone layer. So put that SPF on.
Crackers like me will definitely burn in the sun. And I certainly did burn the last day of the gathering because I did not reapply. Always reapply. It's
from Maryland? Where?
Woo coming from Maryland. I think he has told us that he was from Maryland before. We talked about that.
My mom
I think
lives in Moco.
Talking about some of the Maryland trips that we did. Okay. Oh, see, I'm looking on the wrong thing again.
Computer notes.
So I was looking at the
weather.
So another thing you can do to stay away from the sun is wear a bandana on your head like a fucking rag, like I desperately was doing on Saturday to avoid the sun. It did not work. My forehead still got massively burnt. Get a fucking sun hat. Get a motherfucking like cowboy hat. No, you can get like a safari hat or a fucking bucket hat or something like that. That will protect you.
Oh, Hagerstown, that's far.
You can get an umbrella on the reel.
A parasol, technically, in the sun.
A parasol.
That's
then.
what it's called.
Get a fucking umbrella if you need to get an umbrella. Though. You can. Parasol. What is this, Mario Kart? What the hell are we doing here?
No, actually, I got that from Tarzan. Because Jane has the yellow parasol.
See, I feel like that's a super fancy one. A parasol.
Yeah, pinky's out.
Yeah, you gotta hold your pinky out if you're holding a parasol. You can just get an umbrella.
Someone said a good one. Hygiene products.
Yeah, we're gonna get to hygiene products. Definitely your fucking deodorant. Please bring deodorant. I do have a section on hygiene products that we're gonna get into. Wet wipes. They make giant fucking if you guys can't shower, this is a shower
wipes.
Shower wipes. They're these giant wet wipes. That you can fucking wipe your whole asshole and body down. Maybe wipe your body down before you wipe your asshole. Just a little tip. Yeah, you can. It's not a shower, but it's a decent fucking substitute. I used those in 2019, a couple of times to get through the fucking day.
We used those last year at Lost Lands, and there was at some point
where
they're
decent.
Yeah,
they're decent. Yeah. They're not the best, but they're decent. It's not a replacement for a shower, but it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Let's see. Aloe lotion, though, if you get burned, that's pretty important to remember. Definitely. Something I forgot, I did not bring any aloe, and I kind of wished I had it on Sunday when I was starting to feel that motherfucking sunburn on the drive home.
You were
when I met her on
pink.
Sunday.
You were real pink.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, African black soap. That's perfect. That's really good shit.
That's what's up. What is African black soap?
It's a special soap from Africa that is just really, really good and natural, and it pulls toxins and stuff out of
Oh, word.
Yeah.
You see how I did that's what's up, like I knew what it was, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know what that is. That's dope though.
African black soap, and do not get the Shea Moisture African black soap. It's a lie. Just saying. It's not authentic.
Bring the products you want to bring though. You know, I mean, everybody uses different shit.
Yes, body spray.
But deodorant, body sprays. Just try to have a decent hygiene. You know what I mean? Wipe your ass. Simple fact. Bring wet wipes and wipe your fucking ass.
Change of clothes.
Yeah, bring multiple. Here's a tip that I always talk about as far as packing. I'll jump ahead as far as clothes stuff a little bit. Pack your underwear like you plan on shitting your pants at least twice a day.
That's a good tip. That's a real good tip.
Because not saying that you're going to, but you're going to have extras.
What about our homies that freeball it? Just don't wear underwear.
Change your pants a couple of times.
Ding, ding, ding.
Change. Ding,
ding, ding.
First aid kit's also a great one. Definitely have a first aid kit. I think I have a first aid kit in my car. We also have a camping first aid kit that we've assembled and kind of put together ourselves with stuff that we would imagine we would need in camping emergencies. But that you can obviously buy a friggin' pre-made first aid kit from a Target or some shit.
In the festival?
Yes, there is. There is a sort of general store type of thing that is open. There's various people. From what I remember, there was a couple of different options.
Because they sell cigarettes at Lost
But it is marked the fuck up.
They got like a whole convenience store.
Well, I think you'll find juggalos selling cigarettes probably.
True.
Let's see. Bug spray. Not too much of a problem with insects. I remember.
I've never had a big issue there either.
I don't remember it being a problem, but it is a problem when you camp sometimes. So maybe bring some bug spray just in case. Another thing to keep bugs away from your camp, citronella candles, the citronella torches. Citronella candles, in my experience, work really fucking well. Also, we have this new bug zapper gimmick that is really fun. That might be fun to whack some bugs with. It looks like
a tennis racket with an electrical fence in the middle and a cage around it, and you just whop them bitches and they bzz.
And they it's like the old school things. If you were a kid in the late 80s into the 90s, you might remember these big blue things, especially if you're a kid in the South, these big blue things that would hang in our neighbors' backyards and shit, and you would just hear all night like bzz, 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 all these fucking insects going into the light and into their death.
We had one of those in Ohio.
Those things were so fresh, man. I wonder why they don't make those anymore. That's like definitely like gonzo.
They make like little lanterns with like little black like UV lights in there.
But they were like big though. You remember those big ones?
No, see the one that I had was only like about this big.
Electric fly swatter, yeah. Bzz. I love that shit.
It's really fun.
It is kind of fun. They make a nice, satisfying pop.
And sometimes they get stuck though when you barbecue them bitches.
Gross. That part's kind of gross. We're talking a little bit about packing stuff. I got first aid kit, about my bug zapper gimmick. Let's see. Here's something as far as packing stuff that is super important. Bring comfortable shoes. And on top of that, here's something that saved my ass. Bring more than one pair of shoes. Have some options perhaps, because you might bust those shits up. You might get them wet with mud and or dookie.
My shoe broke.
And you might have to wash them off. You know what I mean?
My last festival, my shoe broke. My platform broke right off, and thank God I had my Vans, because I'd be fucked.
So make sure you bring a couple of options. Definitely bring a couple of options. As far as clothes to wear, bring what the fuck you want to wear. A lot of motherfuckers dress up. Get weird. I would say get weird with it. Maybe in the daytime when it's hot though, have some options just to be a little bit more chill, where you're not gonna, if you're maybe just walking around or chilling at your camp, maybe have some light clothes that are breathable, light t-shirts and shit I like to bring.
I plan on being practically nude in the sun. It's too hot for the bitch.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna show my fucking tiger stripes off this fucking year. You guys are gonna get to see Humble Among stretch marks probably. How you guys like that threat?
I like it.
But yeah, it's gonna be hot though, so be ready for that. Let's see, I got the shoes gimmick.
Don't bring valuables.
Oh, and shower shoes. Once again, shower shoes. Light colors, soft style t-shirts, kind of breathable t-shirts. Make sure you bring extra clothes. Let's see. Pack you like you're gonna shit your pants every day, or like I said, every 2 days. Or every 2 days, twice a day. Every 2 days.
Every other day, I'm going to shit my pants.
Here's something else. Bring some warmer clothes, because it might get a little cold at night. Bring a sweatshirt. Bring some sweatpants and stuff. Comfy stuff, maybe, that to sleep in at night. If you get a little cold in your sleeping bag or something, you know. Bring a parka, raincoat, an umbrella for rain. Because I did see in one of the forecasts that perhaps there's a thunderstorm symbol for Saturday.
Monostat for
now that
pH balance. Good Lord.
What is that?
Monostat.
I have no idea what that is.
It's for yeast infections.
Oh my god. How naive I am. I'm like, what is that? Mm-hmm. For pH balance.
I'm not going to describe how it works because it's horrifying.
Please tell us all
No.
how it works.
It's horrifying. If you're a female, you probably know.
I want to go to the Gathering of the Juggalos so badly. Mandy, why don't you? What's stopping you, Mandy?
Do that shit.
And bring pads when you start your monthly. That's actually not a bad recommendation,
too. Ladies. Bring that just in case. Because, you know, sometimes that shit just be popping up out of nowhere. And it's also nice to have a tamp if another girl needs one.
Oh, and Shackelford has one I don't think I've touched on yet. He said clear totes for clothes. And totes for your camping stuff as well. I'm a big fan of putting stuff in totes. I haven't actually thought about putting my clothes in totes. That's actually not a bad idea.
That's a really good idea.
That's not a bad idea. I actually do use totes for my camping stuff. But totes for your clothes as well. That's a really good one.
That's a good idea. Because I can fit way more of my clothes and my shoes in a tote than I can in my suitcase. Genius. Yeah, Cosplay definitely you better come next year. Mug.
Yeah, you better, homie. Okay, I was just trying to catch up with the chat because I noticed a couple of cool things that y'all had said that I wanted to touch on.
He said Totes My Goats! Same! I love Totes My Goats!
Oh, okay. Stop looking at the phone. Let's go to the screen.
Computer notes.
Be a good YouTuber. Let's see. I kind of ran through that before already. I've got the wet wipes, the shower wipe gimmicks. Deodorant. I've already said it like 5 times. It was worth saying again. Here's an interesting one. You can get a portable bucket toilet, basically. Now, they even sell toilet seats that you can use. Basically like a fucking, like a bucket from motherfucking, like a construction job site that you would throw spackle in. But you can throw your very own homemade spackle in at the...
I don't want to walk by a bucket of shit. I don't want to walk by multiple buckets of shit.
But here's the thing. You can... here's my recommendation. Don't spackle the bucket like a damn animal. You don't have to be like that. Be a little civilized. Put a garbage bag.
Yeah, someone said
put a garbage bag in there. And that way you can easily take your shit out and easily dispose of it at one of the camp barrels that are conveniently placed
if I have
all
to
around.
Poop, I'm calling Emily and making her pick me up and taking me home.
Mom, I got poo. But on the real, the porta potties can be a little fucked up. Honestly, from my experience, they were pretty good last year. Any stories in the chat of really fucked up porta potties last year? In 2019, one of the porta potties... Here's the other thing. Be careful of the porta potties. Because they might be blown up or they might blow up. In 2019, I saw a couple of versions of a story play out on social media of someone walking into a porta potty and that shit was about to blow up because a mortar was in it and they got like, hey, don't go in there.
Like on some jackass shit? And
that shit blew the fuck up. But it was a straight up mortar in there. If they were in there, they would have been probably pretty badly hurt.
Yeah.
So be safe. Not saying that obviously someone was there because they were waiting to see it blow up and someone almost went in there like, no, don't go in there. Not saying someone's going to do something horrible to you to hurt you on purpose, but just be safe. And while we're at it, be safe from fucking fireworks in general. There are a lot of fireworks going on. They might be fucking popping off, especially when you're down by main stage. And they might be popping off down by your feet or coming at you from your fucking head because they throw mortars into the crowd. So just be aware. Be very aware of your surroundings when you're down by main stage when concerts are going on. Fireworks are banned, by the way. They're a banned item like glass bottles. But does that mean motherfuckers sneaking in? Of course they do. Of course they sneak them in. It's a fireworks show every night at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Whether they want it or not. It's going to be a fireworks show every night. So just be wary because people do be firing the fucking fireworks into the stage, into the crowd. The shit gets wild. And by the way, just be smart if you're going to be... I don't understand why people do that, honestly. Yeah. Throwing shit's one thing, but firing things at people that can fucking hurt them, I just don't get that. Yeah, that's not You're just kind of being a dick, in my opinion, if you're doing that. Not cool, dudes. Other toiletries, toilet paper, paper towels, a toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, shampoo, conditioner. Let's see. Truck stop showers are mentioned. Baby powder, a razor.
They also have chafing sticks at Walmart, y'all.
Chafing sticks. That's why I mentioned the baby powders, if in case you start to chafe from walking around. Because you will be doing quite a bit of walking around.
I will be getting a chub rub stick.
So that's something definitely you wanna have on Deckington if you got rubby thighs. Rubby thighs.
This bitch do.
Because we are going to be walking around quite a bit.
Facts.
Camping gear. You want to bring a tent if you're going to be camping, obviously. And I definitely would recommend bringing a canopy tent as well to put above your tent.
When you sit outside.
Yeah, or just in case it rains or something on top of you. It's going to prevent your tent from getting soaked. Tarps. You want to lay a tarp down on the ground before you put your tent down. A lot of amateur campers will just lay their fucking tent down like savages. Lay a tarp down before you put... Yeah, see? Lay a tarp down and try to stake it if you can before you put your tent down. It will provide further protection if it rains from the wetness of the ground. It's definitely something you want to do. Bring multiple tarps, too. Tarps come in handy as makeshift canopies. Sometimes you can... tarps and rope. You can make a makeshift canopy from some trees and shit. Tarps can come in really handy if you get creative with them in campsites. Tree
connecting canopies are also kind of cool to lay out on. Or
you mean like a hammock gimmicks? Yeah, hammock for hanging out. Bring your chairs, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, what let's see. A multi-tool, matches. Oh, and I was talking about food stuff earlier. I'll go ahead and put this in the camping supply, camping gear area. Bring MREs. I kind of have a couple of MREs in my camping gear because it is food, barely. It is edible, barely. But some of the other stuff in there can come in really handy. There's like chewing gum, there's matches, there's wet wipes in there, there's napkins, there's like mixes that you can put in water. A lot of that extra shit in an MRE can come in super handy. And some of the snacks in there are actually better than the meals. So bring an MRE.
Yeah.
They're pretty cheap, and there's a lot of handy stuff in there for an emergency that you can end up using. Let's see. And as far as your campsite, let me get this out of the way. Please take care of your campsite. Don't leave a bunch of garbage at your campsite. Don't leave your tent there. Don't be one of the city juggalos who leaves their tent there.
That's rude.
People do that at every festival. I'm not. It's just, it is what it is. Bring your shit home. Pick up after yourself. I think it should be common camping etiquette at this point that you just leave your campsite cleaner than how you found it. That's how I treat my campsites when I camp out here in Vermont.
Do you have any recommendations on the different camp areas? Are there any differences?
So I actually didn't even explore all the areas last year. This is a slight confession. There's a couple of areas of Legend Valley I've never even been into. Yeah, there was a couple of gates that I did not walk through. I kind of I kept it to kind of where the stages were and what was Yum Yum's garden last year, and I think it's Camp 665 this year was where I was spending most of my time as far as the campsites, because most of my homies were camped in that area. I think we're camping there again this year, the same general area in between the two secondary stages, basically. Now, as far as recommended campsites, I like that area a lot. I think that's dope because you're in between two of the secondary event stuff, so you can get really easy. Oh, something's going here, something's going here. And main stage isn't popping off until later in the night anyway, so you're just kind of spending your time down there anyway. So you can kind of be very, very versatile. I found that really helpful. And merch stuff is right there as well. That's a really good spot. But anyone else, please let me know your recommendations. Because like I said, I haven't even walked all of Legend Valley. Slight confession. Have not even walked all of Legend Valley.
You talking shit about the walk to me.
I walked plenty around the entire thing. I just didn't go into certain camp areas.
I probably
So I'm actually excited to explore the whole motherfucker this time. I'd imagine they donate the tents that are left there.
This is the thing,
I don't know, man. I think they probably throw that shit away.
There are people that have to clean up after everybody leaves.
To start a thrift store.
And
All people do clean up. Juggalos clean up, by the way.
Yeah, facts. I'm sure that because that, like, most festivals are the people that help clean. But if you leave your tent up, that means that whoever's job it is to clean that shit up has to also take all them tents down, fold them up, at least take them down and throw them away if you're not going to bring them back with you.
Oh, this is the homie Kirakushin. Here is the homie who said he was he or she is in Rutland, or they were in Rutland. I think this is the motherfucker that hit me up and said that they were going to be projecting Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, I think that's
awesome.
Yeah, that must be
dope.
You, huh? That's dope. Cleanest porty potty though, huh? He said he camped at the bottom of F That Hill in 2005. I did feel like the porta potties were clean last year. Let me know, y'all, in the chat what your experiences were with dirty, stinking porta potties. I want to know. I pissed a couple of times in them though, and they were clean.
I'm getting one of them ladies. They make little funnels that you can get for like a couple $, so you can pee like a dude, so you don't have to pop a squat. They're real dope.
That's one of the reasons, by the way, I fasted last year, so I wouldn't have to take a shit.
Like I said, if I have to poop, I'm just calling Emily and going to my old house. I'm not pooping in no porta potty. Nope.
Okay. So you want to bring lighter fluid, I guess, if you're going to be barbecuing or starting a fire. Either that with at your camp or a rebel flag. Like I said, I'm a little gray with if it is allowed fires at the campground. I've not seen that they're not. And like I said, they definitely are barbecuing out there. So fire of some sort is allowed. Um, you could also, with your camping gear, I mentioned the canopy. I did see something I want to invest in, not this year, because I don't think bugs are a big problem at Legend Valley, but at certain other campsites, they really are a problem. Insects can be a fucking hassle when you're camping. I want to get a bug net. This is sort of some stuff for just camping supply stuff in general. You can get a whole canopy that is like basically encased, like a bug net type of thing. Though I want to kind of invest in one of those. It kind of feels like you're in a screen porch too, I would imagine. Let's see. As far as cleaning up trash and stuff, I want to say bring a lot of different kinds of bags, not just trash bags. Bring Ziploc bags to put your cell phone in if you're going to be going deep into Fago showers and Fago Armageddon to not get your sensitive shit all sticky and maybe fucked up.
Ziploc bags are actually a
grocery
really
bags.
good idea for smokers. You know, like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves of people at festivals that throw their cigarette butts on the ground.
Oh, to
I
collect.
never do that. I always put my cigarettes in a little Ziploc bag, and then I throw it away when I see a trash can. Please don't throw your cigarettes on the ground.
Facts.
It's fucked up.
Grocery bags are also handy in a million different ways when you're camping for, you know, smaller trash items, like you said, collecting trash around. Mm-hmm. But yeah, bring a different variety, a bunch of different kinds of bags. Ziploc, though, for your phone during or wallet during Fago Armageddon, so maybe you don't lose them both.
They make waterproofing phone bags that come on a lanyard.
There you go.
Those are really dope on Amazon for like $3.
Let's see.
Someone
Cups.
said that they believe the venue is selling firewood, so
they must allow. They must allow it then.
They
must allow it then. Let's see. Make sure you bring chairs for hanging out at your campsite or hanging out at main stage if you're a motherfucking type that want to sit at main stage. Personally, I like to stand and walk around and feel the vibes out. So chairs at main stage don't typically work for me. Just because I'm going to end up moving that damn chair and like pissing people off because who's this dude who keeps moving his damn chair? So I don't even bother doing that because I kind of walk around a little bit and get different angles. I find a spot that I like and I end up just finding a different spot. And I don't know, I'm weird in the crowd sometimes, man. I move around. Also, if I'm filming, I'm trying to find the right angle sometimes. A chair just doesn't work out for me personally, but you might want to be sitting at main stage getting your drink on. As far as alcoholic beverages, though, once again, maybe be wary of glass bottles. I'm going to keep bringing that up. Just be careful about bringing in glass bottles. They might be trying to take your shit. And drinking alcohol at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Don't go too hard. I'm sober myself, so I'm saying that slightly from a place of experience because I went, I think, too hard in 2019 and probably didn't enjoy my gathering as much as I could have. I missed things, I know, simply because I drank too much in 2019. So just, maybe go a little light with it. Enjoy your gathering, though, you know what I mean? Just maybe enjoy it responsibly. I'm not trying to drink shame anybody.
He said you don't look sober, my man.
I'm fucking, you didn't see us smoking the blunt earlier, my guy. I didn't say I was sober from marijuana, sir. But I am sober from booze. Booze was a big problem for me. It was not a good thing for me. I've talked about that on a bunch of here. We're not gonna fucking bring up those demons though. I know you're just kidding. I'm kidding too, motherfucker. Goddamn. Let's see. Cups, plates, bowls, cutlery. These are things you could all bring to eat at the gathering if you're going to be barbecuing. Maybe bring paper plates and shit. I like to bring paper plates, to be honest with you, when I camp, because you can just use that shit to start fires with. I'll low-key throw it back in the fucking fire to start the next fire with. You can actually get wooden cutlery to do this shit with, too. We actually have a whole bunch of that shit. So instead of throwing it away, you can just burn that shit or use it to start the next fire. Use it as kindling, so to speak. And yeah, it smells a little bit like your hot dogs and your burgers and some grease. Yum, yum. String lights, candles, lanterns, flashlights for the nighttime portions. at the gathering. Stony Low had a really dope string light thing that he bought that changes color. I wanted to get Stony on this stream so he could show that off. Maybe we're gonna do another stream and talk about some of this other stuff again. Pots, pans, spatula, tongs, if you're gonna be cooking, barbecuing utensils, grilling stuff. It all depends on what you're gonna be bringing. All right, you can bring these tiny propane grills.
Yeah, that's what.
These Coleman type grills that you can actually pretty much do anything you would on a stovetop.
We
pretty
also
easy.
brought a hot plate.
A hot plate if you've got a power brick. Power guy. If you're trying to, we're gonna get into devices here in a second.
Are generators allowed?
Generators are allowed. I think. I'm pretty sure I heard several generators. Battery packs for your cell phone. We're getting into that stuff now. A fan. You can bring little rechargeable fans. You can these neck fan gimmicks I see
with
people
the
wearing.
Spritzy spritz.
Yeah,
Dude, that shit's nice.
Sleeping bag, air mattresses, cots for inside your tent. Now let's get into.
Are you allowed to sleep in your car if you have a car pass?
Yeah, hell yeah, of course you are. You can escape to your car for AC at any point.
That's cool.
From my experience too, it says no camping in the parking lot. From my experience, that plenty of people were camping in the parking lot too.
Be real, you are very right about that. We got one of those last year and it was literally like,
yeah, that's a good point. Be real.
Oh my god.
Don't ever try to use a one-person tent. It's ridiculous. You're gonna be sitting with your feet out of that tent.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sleeping with your head in the tent. That's it.
Yeah.
Get a 4-person tent. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If you're one person, get a 4-person tent. That's on some real shit. Go ahead and get a 4-person tent. 2 people can sleep pretty easily in a 4-person. You're going to want to kind of double up, though, the amount of people. A 2-person tent, honestly, for 1 person, I don't even know if I would fuck with that. No. Do they even make 2-persons?
Yeah, they do, which is also very tiny, because Elaine ordered it when it got sent to my house. It came in a little-ass fucking bag this big. I was like, oh, bitch, this is not going to fucking work. I think Chris's mom has a picture of me, like, laying in it, like, no fucking way. Don't even bother with a 2-person tent either.
Oh, here we go. I do air mattress inside the rental van. I was talking to her about this earlier. Yep. I saw some people talking about renting U-Hauls, rent U-Haul vans, rental vans, and straight up fucking regular ass U-Hauls to go to the gathering. I've seen this shit at the gathering. I think it's a low-key genius idea if you're trying to save money and bring a bunch of homies in there. And maybe even set up a sleeping situation inside said setup. Let's see. Battery packs, though, I've seen mentioned several times. They make pretty good battery packs for cheap now that can hold a decent amount of power. They also make these battery, really big power packs. Jackery and some cheaper brands make them now, too. They're actually lower in price than ever. I have a Jackery that I bring to power cell phones, and I might even bring my fucking laptop out there. But you're going to want to charge that shit up. Boombox, speakers, generator power packs. We already talked about generators. You're going to want to bring maybe a boombox or a speaker for your campground if you're going to want to provide tunes. People bring PAs too. Like, definitely hook up PAs to generators. The people doing renegade stages and reject stages and all these pop-up stages and stuff bring generators and PAs and stuff. Maybe, though, if all of this is too loud, bring earplugs. Noise canceling headphones if all this can be too much for you.
Earplugs are such a clutch item at a festival.
Earplugs, if it gets to be too loud, too much, you can always put in some earplugs and turn the volume down a little bit. It's not a bad thing to protect your hearing. I wear noise canceling headphones at work to protect my hearing because I work in a very loud environment. And they are over the ear noise canceling headphones, by the way, so they do protect my hearing somewhat. I hope. God, I hope. It certainly is fucking disturbing how loud it is without them on when I'm in there. So much of the paths are paved this year. So maybe bring a skateboard or rollerblades or some shit. I think they allow that shit in there. I saw a guy with a 1-wheel gimmick riding that around last year. They don't allow golf carts anymore for the regular ass gathering attendee like they did before. They would let a lot of shit slide. I did think I saw someone on a fucking little motorcycle, though, last year.
That's dope.
I don't know if I was tripping, but I think I saw someone riding around with those. People sneak in shit. That might have been 2019 now that I'm thinking about it more. Much of the paths are paved this year, which also I should bring up means they might be hot as fuck in the sun too. So
Facts.
maybe consider not walking barefoot on that shit, because that might be a little bit tough on your
It's going to be good for your feet, though, because of them rocks.
Oh, word?
Them rocks.
Therapeutic, if you will?
Yeah.
Pack your camp gear in totes. I kind of went through that earlier. Shouts out to the homeboy in the chat who mentioned camping the clothing in totes. I think that's a really interesting. Was that Moon Man who said that?
Oh God.
I can't scroll up. Shouts out to whoever said that. Let's see. Getting there. Let's talk a little bit about getting to the gathering, though. Make sure you're safe when you get there. Drive the speed limit. Pretty common sense stuff. There are certain states you will be driving through that maybe don't take kindly to marijuana laws like your state does. So just be smart with it. Maybe don't bring a bunch of shit. Maybe hide your shit. Maybe don't be open with it. Just be smart with it. You will be able to find pretty much whatever you want at the gathering. I'll be real with you. You'll be pretty much safe at the gathering. Cops aren't going to be busting you at the gathering for doing stuff. They want you to have fun and have fun responsibly at the end of the day.
The thing is they know that festivals
just be smart. Don't be stupid. Don't be reckless.
They wouldn't happen without the drugs. So
yeah.
You have to be a complete fucking out there to get in trouble. So just be safe.
Drive safe and obey traffic laws, basically. And if I'm being real, maybe consider not having a bunch of Hatchet Man shit on your car, and ICP shit on your car. That's just me being real. I personally do believe that they do profile people. That's my opinion. I don't have any Hatchet Man shit on my car, but that's also because I don't have any stickers on my car. I don't like stickers on my car. I don't like to mark my stuff out. I don't know, that's just a personal opinion. You could carpool with someone to save gas money. Gas money this year is a big concern for people.
Yeah.
I think honestly it's making or breaking some people's gathering experience this year. So maybe you could carpool with some people. Unfortunately, I've had people hitting me up to carpool with me, and a couple of different homies actually, and it's just the reality of it is just not possible with everything we're gonna have to do around the gathering and the extra traveling. And
yeah, I'm bringing people to to Emily's house.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work. And the amount of stuff I have to bring out there, it's just not gonna work. Let's see. Rent a car is a possibility. We rented a car in 2019 because we felt we needed more space because we were camping. Really, in retrospect, we did not need it. But maybe in your situation, it might be better just to have more space for homies. I know one of the homies who I was talking to, he was considering renting a car to fit more people in it, because fitting people in my car is definitely a concern. That's just not going to work, because I'm going to need the option to leave camp and stuff and be able to use, and I don't want to be like, yo, let me use the fucking car if I'm, leaving camp or whatever. It's just not going to work out. But yeah, there are ways for you to save on gas, carpool. You could travel out there. You could fly out there. You could take a bus out there, a train out there. There's ways. Once you're at the Gathering of the Juggalos, though, once again, I talked about poop dollars. Honestly, a good way to make some extra cash, though. If you want to clean them off.
No.
I don't know.
No.
It's all dirty money, really. You could have people staple dollar bills to your body, like the dude. I don't think he shows up in my Gathering documentary. I don't think I put footage of him in there. I took a photograph of him. But I definitely saw that dude around a bunch getting himself stapled. There's ways you can make money inside the Gathering if cash is going to be a problem. Plenty of ways to make extra cash. You can sell cool stuff that you've made. You can sell Fago. You can hustle your art. If you make music, hustle your music. You got CDs or merch or whatever. Or you can sell drugs.
Or if you're good at face painting.
Face painting, yeah. There's definitely different creative hustles you can have. Just don't steal or rip people off. Please. Would be my advice. Not even please, just don't do it. It might be not good for you. What ended up happening to someone who stole from people at one of the gatherings is rather infamous. They got beat the fuck up, and the car they came to the gathering in ended up getting dismantled and burned. Would be the polite way to put it. Unfortunately, that car was owned by said dude's girlfriend,
my
mother,
God.
which is unfortunate.
Girlfriend's mom.
Yes. And he, being the dirtbag he is, he had already stolen it from the girlfriend's mother to go to the gathering. So the poor girlfriend's mother got the bone on that, unfortunately. That's the story I heard. Allegedly. You can braid people's hair. That's a great one. That's a great hustle, be real. That's a great one. People would fucking be down with that. You know, all the juggalette look. If you're going for tight braids, big braids in the back, like Snoopy Dogg braids.
I'm probably gonna get my hair braided before we go.
See, there you go.
I don't have to do my hair the whole time we're there.
Or sell vape.
I'll buy vape.
She's gonna be blowing vape clouds, that's for sure. Let's see. And always remember, if you boof it, it is free. So
no, they said because of inflation, it's not free anymore.
Fuck, inflation ruins everything. It's just ruining everything. It's ruining the whole world, man. Goddamn supply chain. Be aware of the poppies. The porta poppies. Be aware of the porta potties. They might blow up. I've talked about that. Watch out for the mud.
Yo, facts.
Watch out for the mud. Especially mud around porta potties. That might not be mud. Let's be real.
I stepped in human after my shoe broke at Lost Lands last year at Legend Valley. I stepped in human shit. So, just saying.
Be wary of mud. Watch out for fireworks and mortars. I already stressed that before. And just don't bring fireworks. I know you guys are going to bring them anyway, but I don't know. I don't think it's a good look. I mean, it is a good look when you're enjoying some fireworks going off in the air and they're not being shot at people. I like that. I don't know why ICP just doesn't maybe do that themselves.
What's a trash party?
Oh, is that I think that's a reference to the seminar.
I mean, I know
the ICP seminar.
Is, but...
At the ICP seminar, while they wait for ICP to show up and do whatever they're gonna do, everybody in the crowd saves up their trash for all the days. So, well, the ones that go to this and participate in this, and they throw it. They have basically a trash war, food fight, but trash fight. That must be what Flipsy's referencing.
Oh, God.
I bought and did mortars down at main stage and burned someone. Oh, I still feel bad about it, honestly. See? Well, at least you feel bad about it. Are you going to do it again? Be real. Did you learn your lesson? No, I'm going to throw them right back in there. But that sucks, honestly. I mean, I would feel bad, too, if I did that. I hope you learned your lesson, at least.
He said it is. You got it. Ugh, God. Why?
Me and Flipsy watched the trash fight together, actually, last year. As Flipsy was standing right next to me as we were waiting for the seminar to start.
That's really gross, guys. Please don't fucking do that. If anybody throws trash at me, they will...
You want to attempt?
No.
It's falling apart again. Okay. Let's see. Speaking of things getting thrown around at the gathering, lots of Faygo, lots of liquid getting thrown around. I don't want to be a wet blanket, so to speak, but just be a little wary that some of that liquid could be laced. That is a possibility in all reality.
Honestly, you really never know.
You never know. I'm not saying it's happened. I've heard stories. I've seen stories of it happening. I don't necessarily 100% believe them. I'll be honest with you, but I've seen them nonetheless, so I wanted to bring that up. And I also want to say is while I'm talking about liquids, any liquid being offered to you could be laced. Be very wary.
Keep tops on your drinks, y'all.
Yeah, watch your liquids. Not saying people are going to be trying to do this, but just be wary, man. I mean, there aren't necessarily just juggalos at the Gathering of the Juggalos. You know what I mean? You see a lot of tourists, I like to call them. A lot of tourists who come to the Gathering of the Juggalos. There's a really ugly story. I'm not even going to tell the story. There's a tourist story. Should I fucking tell it now?
Now you started.
Okay, I got to do it. I can't do that to y'all. I was watching some stuff at main stage, and there was a fella that had a seizure during main stage, and all the real juggalos gathered around to help him. and were screaming for EMTs, trying to run to get EMTs, trying to get, I think it was during Vanilla Ice. I think it was maybe during Vanilla Ice. I could be wrong. But all the real juggalos were trying to help this motherfucker. This one dude, though, pulled out his phone and he Snapchat videoed it.
That's annoying.
And he was laughing about it.
That's really annoying.
And it was one of the ugliest things I saw at the Gathering
really
last
annoying.
year. And I knew from seeing that dude's not a juggalo, that dude's a tourist. Now, I've gotten some criticism like, why didn't you call that dude out? Why didn't you do anything about that? I mean, are you going to do that at Be Real? But let me tell you something. This year, I saw a lot of Juff shit like that last year. Then I didn't do anything about it. I saw some juggalos getting interviewed by other non-juggalo YouTubers, let's say. Some shit that went viral from the Gathering last year. And I saw them basically being made a fool of by other non-juggalo YouTubers. And saw that shit edited, and some of the motherfuckers were made a fool of, in my opinion. I don't think that shit's cool. I don't know. I have an opinion about that, and I think I might Juff bust some of these motherfuckers this year, so to speak. So stay tuned for Juff Busters, our short film from the Gathering of the Juggalos. I think I might have an idea that me and Woobconda and Stony Low, I think, are all gonna maybe try to collaborate on. Juff Busters.
Computer notes?
Yes. Thank you. Okay, we're getting close to the end now. Liquids. Oh, I almost skipped over. Watch out while you're being wary of things. Watch out for the carts. I know I said that not everybody is allowed carts anymore, and that's true, but there are carts going down these pathways really fucking fast and really crazy sometimes.
Like shopping carts?
And no, the golf carts.
Oh, golf carts.
And you might want to, just be wary of just be wary of your surroundings, don't get hit by a fucking golf cart. I don't think that happened last year. Just Ouija tipped over his golf cart last year. That was the biggest golf cart incident from last year. But there was a couple of weird golf cart shits in 2019. Be wary of golf carts. Yeah. Once again, a lot of this stuff is just be wary of your surroundings. Just which I think goes into a lot of things in life. Just be wary of your surroundings. Don't be afraid at the Gathering of the Juggalos. I should say that. There's nothing to be afraid of, really. Everybody around you, for the most part, is good people. Really good people who will take care of you. If you have a bad time, almost anyone that is there is going to stop to check on you. And anybody, I mean, like I said, there's bad eggs definitely there, but don't let someone who's being a dick, I would say, ruin your time. Because people might be a dick to you and you might misinterpret it because you don't understand how juggalos behave. Juggalos like to give tough love in a lot of ways. So that's some of their ways of being like, we like you, almost, is by fucking with you. To a lot of people, that's hard to understand. And I even struggle with that at times. I'll be honest with you. When I was called a dyke in 2019 on camera, and I left that in my documentary, you can see me get called a dyke on camera. I was really offended. You can see me get offended and walk away. But going back and thinking about that, like, that's just, I mean, honestly, I don't think I should have been called a fucking dyke. I think it was still uncalled for. But that was a juggalo's way of being like, you look like a pretty bitch. And I would take that as a compliment probably these days in a weird way.
But no, for real, if I see anybody calling you a dyke, I'll probably rip their face off, so.
Oh, yeah. She probably will. Like I said, I don't think I have to worry about problems at the Gathering because this one's inner Trina is going to come out and like fuck someone up. Fuck someone.
What?
I almost said fuck someone.
No, mate. No. Oh, you insulted my boyfriend? I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm gonna fuck you. Was that bully porn site? What is that?
Oh, is anyone up?
No, the bully. Fuck. Not that one.
Oh,
the bully shaming one. It's like on some cuckold shit almost. Fuck. It's like where like moms fuck their sons' bullies and shit.
What?
I'm exposing my porn knowledge on here. She's like, what? I've never heard of that.
I mean, I've heard of some shit, but that's...
Exposing my porn knowledge on the stream.
Whoa, that's an interesting concept.
Yeah, it's like cuckold to Jace, like the other dude isn't there. But like it's like a mom's like, so you're bullying my son. Let me fix that.
Ah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's good. That's good.
Let's see. God, I got a little bit. I think I got a little red faced from my porn knowledge being exposed on the stream there. Oh boy. Let's see. As far as being at the gathering, though, don't be afraid. I know I've titled this in almost a fear bit, like, how do you survive? It's dangerous. It's not really that dangerous. That's all clickbaity a little bit. But I want this to feel practical and useful. So don't be afraid. In all reality, be nice. Be open to new experiences, new kinds of people, new kinds of body types, new kinds of genders that maybe you haven't been around.
Absolutely.
Be very open. Just be nice. Be accepting. That, to me, that's what a real juggalo is about. Being open and accepting of all people, all kinds of people, all walks of life. Fuck people. If a goddamn alien walked into the gathering of the juggalos, I'd like to think that the juggalos would be like, what's up, bleep bloop? Thank you for coming home.
That's a fucking dope DJ's name, is Bleep Bloop.
I was kind of referencing a Mr. Show bit,
yeah,
I think,
facts.
there. I didn't know that was a DJ, though.
Yeah, he has a song called E.T. Finger, and it's dope.
I kind of was hitting it on the money a little bit, no?
Yeah, you were.
A little bit, without even knowing it. You're gonna have to play me E.T. Finger. I actually want to hear that.
Okay, I got you. Actually, I think you really like that song.
Have an open mind, though. That's essentially what I'm saying. Don't judge others. Just don't be bringing that negative energy in there.
I totally lied to you. E.T. Finger is by Bro Safari.
Oh shit.
Sorry, guys. That was a lie. Hold on, wait. What does Bleep Bloop do?
Hi, everyone. The Two-Faced
Canine Unit. Oh, Roll My Blunts is a good one. And Canine Unit. That's what Bleep Bloop does, but, you know, neither here nor there. Didn't mean to lie to the crowd. Don't do strain drugs, even if they're free. Stick with what you know. Big fucking facts. Do not accept free drugs from strangers. I can make money being people's smoke machines at the gathering.
I do listen to Stern. I definitely listen to Stern. It's a good call.
Facts.
I don't, not so much anymore, man. Stern kind of, I don't know. Stern kind of lost me in the more recent years. In 2022, you must have drug test kits. Yes.
Or they're gonna be professional tattoo artists. I would assume if they're professional, they probably wouldn't work in that sort of setting.
I think they are. Are you talking about the free tattoo gimmicks?
Well, yeah, there's the free tattoo, but
those are definitely professionals.
Yeah, those are definitely professionals. But like, I don't think there's gonna be like professional tattoo artists with their kit at the gathering.
And as far as you never know. Actually, you know what? Free Will is giving out free tattoos at their tent before their show. There's a couple of gimmick tattoos that'll be there. I would assume somewhat professional people are doing some of that shit. Definitely professional people for the free tattoos that the gathering are doing, that are all flash tattoos, by the way, from what I understand. And they do have like that derma skin stuff. I have seen some people being like, "Oh, you really gonna gather after having a tattoo?" Yeah, you can fucking do that, no problem with that derma plastic shit. That stuff don't come off. That stuff will stay on for a fucking week. Easy. You have to like rip that off like a fucking like a duct tape or something. Like even it's on you. I don't know. It's on. Oh yeah. Let's continue this shit. Let's see. And as far as megaphones, bring a megaphone if you're funny, for the love of God. A lot of you motherfuckers are straight up not funny, and you're just saying shit just to say it. Yeah, a lot of you motherfuckers are just not funny.
Is Shaggy the Airhead doing tattoos at the Gathering?
That's a good question, man. I haven't seen him speak on that. Shaggy the Airhead is tattooing a lot more lately. That would be dope. Does it heal a tattoo better? I think it did, be real. I think it did because it like
stuff from getting into it.
Nothing gets in there. I mean, it looks like it I mean, it doesn't really peel until like I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different healing tattoo process of any of the other tattoos that I got done. I think the free tattoo is just going to be like that outline of a hatchet man. Facts. Realistically, they can because they were saying they want to do stuff quick that they can bang it out. I think a hatchet man outline is definitely something they're going to be doing. They said palm size shit, so is it going to be a big old hatchet man that they draw fast? Can't see. Yeah, you can't do a lot of detail, especially the amount of people I'm going to assume are going to be lining up for that. I hate saying this, but facts, leave your motherfucking bullhorn at home. Unless you're funny like Whoop Conda. Whoop Conda is a low-key funny motherfucker. He can bring his bullhorn. But just be funny. I know that I've heard plenty of y'all be hilarious with the bullhorn. And I love the bullhorn when you're funny. But when you're not funny, it's so fucking like, shut the fuck up, dude. But I mean, have fun. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the fucking Gathering, man. Do what the fuck you want.
Computer notes.
Computer notes, thank you. The most important thing is to have fun. Talk to people. Take pictures of people. Document the shit, but don't fucking document everything. Don't video everything. A lot of people, I think that I video everything at the Gathering when I'm doing my documentary shit. That's ridiculous. If I videoed everything, you know how ridiculous that would be. I turn on the camera when I get the feeling that I should turn on the camera. It's a pretty easy, simple thing. It's a vibe. If I'm talking to someone, I'm like, I like this motherfucker. I like what they're saying. I think they're interesting. Can I film you? It's easy. That's all I do. Smokey the Bear, what up, dude? I wonder if we can have generators out there. I'm pretty sure you can, Smokey the Bear. Shouts out to Smokey the Bear tuning in. Computer notes. Okay. Let's see. Whoop whoop back. That's a big one. For me at least. Be polite. Whoop whoop back. Or poop poop back in this one's.
Yeah, I'll poop poop.
She's gonna poop poop back. Whoop whoop. See?
Aww. That was so nice.
Bobby Babin. I see you in here, Bobby Babin, trying to low key just push buttons or something, dude. You can just chill, bro.
What this person said?
Love you guys. It's amazing, like real magic. I ain't play. Hey, thank you to Facebook. See, for every Bobby Babin in here with a sourpuss attitude, we got a dope motherfucker like to Facebook. Bobby Babin, you can just leave, dog. We don't need your energy. React, damn you. See, I knew he wanted that. I gave you what you want. Now you can leave.
Annoying the shit out of me.
We can just ban you too, dog.
Yeah,
we already banned someone tonight. We'll ban you too.
Facts.
See, here's the thing about my shit. I really don't care if you watch. So you can just leave. It's very simple. Or we'll just ban you and make it easy for you. Thank you. Who films at the Gathering? It's sus. Yeah, it's real sus.
Bruh, he has a Gathering documentary with 130,000 views on it, so...
Not to pat myself on the back, I think I have probably 2 of the highest regarded Gathering documentaries ever made. And that's not cap. So, stick that up your butt sideways, sonny. Is that what you want? I mean, so whack. You're so whack, yo. Plan a schedule ahead of time of the Gathering of the Juggalos. This is something I'm going to do this year. This is a new note. I'm going to get into some new stuff this year.
They need to make the scheduling app.
So I definitely want to try to every day make my own version of the schedule of like, this is what we're going to do. Like almost like essentially taking the timeline and compressing it to one timeline of like, all right, this is the stuff we have to prioritize. Mm-hmm. I think that's how I'm essentially going to do that shit. But we're gonna be having to make some tough decisions. The most tough one being Bloody Mania Isham and Dana Dentata. Because Isham, Dana Dentata going on while Bloody Mania is going on. Don't think Whoop-Con is going to have a match, but he's cutting a promo of some kind with Manny. So I do want to be there for Whoop-Con if we can.
I also definitely do. For sure.
Okay.
But
we're not going to miss Dana because Dana's at the end of Bloody Mania.
Then yeah, fuck it. Then yeah, of course.
Feels like you are forming a community with your live cast. Thank you. I feel like it is a little bit too. I like to print. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, Bobby. I'll give you credit. That is pretty funny. I like to print an 11x17 timeline and white out the stuff I don't care for. That's not a bad idea. But why so big? I like that it's comically big. Like. Yeah.
And you said
that's pretty funny. I actually like the visual of like how big that shit is.
We might be able to make up for missing a little bit of Isham because aren't we going to go to that other show after? Is that?
Someone says Isham won't show, so you could. What? Say that again. Sorry.
Wasn't there another Isham show that we're going to after?
Yeah, we're going to Lethal Weekend. That's right. So we don't have to be so guilty about missing Isham.
Yeah.
Get the hustle up. We talking about me? I think I'm hustling, okay? Got a couple of shows coming up. I'm pretty excited. He's talking about someone else in the chat. I don't know. It's so hard to keep up with the chat nowadays. I'm sorry I get stuff misconstrued sometimes. This chat's moving a little bit faster for me these days. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I need to finish this out though. How far are we into this? Holy crap, we're 2 hours. All right, let's try to wrap this up. This has been a nice, healthy stream. Twice as long as last year's, by the way. Hopefully with more information. Bring a good attitude at the end of the day. People will fuck with you. But like I said, it's gently busting your balls. Like Bobby here. I don't know if Bobby is a juggler or not. If he's just in here fucking with me on some like, I don't know. I don't know who the fuck watches this shit. But that's the kind of shit you're going to have to deal with. People like Bobby who want to fucking bust your balls. There's low-key trolling. Like Juggaloism in the old days was low-key trolling in a way. So part of that is almost embedded in the culture. It's just, it is what it is. So you have to have a little bit of a thick skin. But at the end of the day, they're pretty fucking accepting. I think you'll be okay, is my point. You'll be okay. Just have a good attitude. Be accepting. Be open-minded. Don't be negative. Be positive about stuff. You know what I mean? And you'll be okay. There's assholes in any community. There's assholes everywhere. Let's be real. There's way less assholes in the Juggalo world, in my fucking opinion and experience. So yeah, just have fun at the end of the day, or at the end of every day. Have fun at the gathering. Anyway. Hell yeah, even ABK says Juggalos are pranksters in the Family Underground documentary. Facts. Jugs invented trolling. You know what? I have a video I wanted to kind of talk about this. I think Andy Kaufman invented trolling.
Facts.
You know what's dope? I wanted to do a video about this. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna end this stream with this. It's totally off subject, but Andy Kaufman, I'm a huge fan of Andy Kaufman, if y'all didn't know. Andy Kaufman is dope because, most trolls attempt to trick maybe one naive person on a live stream like moi. Andy Kaufman tricked the whole fucking TV world, the whole viewing community, everyone that saw him. He fucking tricked. That's trolling, bitches.
Yeah, even
That's really trolling.
Yeah,
tricking one person on the internet's not shit. Tricking a whole fucking viewing community, that's the shit right there. That's the shit. That's why Andy Kaufman was the shit.
Yeah, he said, you right.
Back in the day, ABK went Juggalo. Yo, ABK in 2019 was walking around amongst the Juggalos at, shit. He had performed the night before, and I saw him at like 7 a.m, still walking around, his face paint kind of coming off a little bit. Yeah. ABK was all over that place, and I always appreciate the motherfucking artists that are all over the place with that. All right, we're over 2 hours. This has been a fun stream. Let me let y'all in the chat. If y'all have any questions in the chat, now is your time. If you have anything you would like to add that you feel I haven't touched on, please add to the list. This is your part of the stream. I would like you, the viewer, to add to the list, please. I'm going to let this run for a little bit longer, and then we're going to end this shit. I wanted to do this as a StreamYard, like I said. I wanted to have Stoney on. I wanted to have Whoopconda on. Both of them ended up having to kind of work. Stoney got called into work. I think Whoopconda just got off at 8. Yeah, so I don't even know if Whoopconda has a chance to even tune into this yet. Haven't seen him in the chat. But I was trying to have both of those fools on here, but it didn't seem like it was going to work out. And I really needed to get this stream out because I know that everybody out there is starting to think about prepping. And I wanted to time this right. And I knew it was time. I had to get this stream out. Because I know I'm certainly starting to have them think about, like, okay, we got to think about getting everything together. What do we got to do this? So I figured it's time to talk about it. Because I know I can tell a lot of you are thinking about it. Thanks for all the info. It's really good for a first timer. I see it's moving.
Spooky the Fun Guy said, bring a brand new pack of socks. Smart.
That's a good one, Spooky. That's a good one. Bring fucking socks. We talked about underwear. I didn't talk about socks, though.
Be real ass what kind of camera you use.
An iPhone. I use an iPhone X for both of my gathering documentaries. This year, I'm going to be using an iPhone X and, what is this? The iPhone 17.
The only one in the world.
Yep.
Exclusive.
Don't ruin kayfabe. Bring brand new socks is great. Loved your live streaming. Thank you for tuning in, Mandy. Hit that subscribe gimmick if you're not subscribed already. Hit that like gimmick if you haven't hit that like gimmick. Hit that bell gimmick next to the subscribe gimmick if you haven't hit that. Or you will die at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Don't die. Don't die. Whatever you do, don't die.
You can order Uber Eats to the What?
Yeah, this is fucking facts.
Walmart is 15 minutes away.
Also facts.
Good shit, Twisted. That's yeah. Walmart in Hebron, I believe. Hebron is only like 15 minutes away. Honestly, right out the gate, it's probably realistically more like 10. But yeah, there's some grocery store options very close. Walmart's a good one. I should have brought up the Walmart because I know a lot of juggalos.
I will say the weekend of the gathering, even in Zanesville, 30 minutes away, I saw so many motherfucking juggalos in that Walmart.
If you parties start getting your alcohol and drug tolerance up. Immune support gummies. Another good one from Spooky the Fun Guy.
Yeah.
Random thought, but hey, humble among, I saw that you did a track with Ouija Mac. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'll say I'm real fucking lucky. Ouija doesn't do a lot of tracks like that, and I got real fucking lucky. Honestly, I feel blessed that he even fucked with me enough to do it. Obviously, I paid for the shit. I'm very open about that. But he was trying to sell verses, and I hopped on one, and he delivered. Like a motherfucker. I'm still very proud of that fucking song. Shouts out to Ouija Mac for Bleed. If you guys haven't heard Bleed, go listen to that. Halloween Tape 3 is the album that's on. Practice not sleeping. Spooky the Fun Guy coming with the fire. Spooky, just keep dropping them. If you got more, Spooky, I know you got more probably. Practice not sleeping is a good one. Here's a good one I didn't touch on. Maybe get your God damn it, what's the word for it? Maybe go for walks and get your cardio. Get your cardio up a little bit. Go for some walks and or runs maybe.
Yep.
Especially if you're trying to run in that 4K. Get your cardio up a little bit. Yeah. Practice not sleeping though. It's pretty funny.
Someone said, her B-Real said Ambien.
Ambien.
Woo! Don't do that.
I think we're winding down, waiting to see if anything else pops up, but I think we're chilling now. Don't bring nice stuff, clothes, expect stuff not to survive. That's a good one too.
Really fucking facts.
Like I was talking about bringing 2 shoes. Definitely, I've heard other people say the advice of bring shitty shoes. I do want to say this, don't bring shitty shoes. Bring comfortable shoes. Bring something that you are comfortable in, and don't bring shitty Walmart. I've heard people say bring Walmart shoes.
No.
Horrible idea. Don't do that. Take care of your feet. Your feet are going to be the most important thing at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Make sure you're in comfortable shoes. My dumbass wore Doc Martens last year.
Never.
One of the days.
Never.
I was trying to look cool. Horrible. Beat my feet up so fucking bad. I ended up going to the slip-on Vans. That's my fucking checker black and white Vans that you see me rocking. That pair is what I was rocking at the Gathering last year. Those were fantastic every day.
Yeah, if I don't get new shoes, I'm wearing my Vans.
Stuff you're comfortable in, though. Bring something you're comfortable in.
Bring acid, trail mix, and wet wipes. That's a pretty good list.
I mean, that's like the 2-minute long version of this video, Bobby.
Oh, be real, that was very nice. He said,
"Hey, brother, your streams are getting cleaner and more sparkling every time. Keep it up, man." Thank you. I'm glad you've noticed. I like to think I'm getting better as well. I looked back on one of my early streams, and it was really fucking embarrassing, honestly. But yeah, I definitely am trying to excel here. Do you think the Gathering will be at the same location next year as well? Yeah, I do. I really do. I don't think they're trying to go anywhere else because it's so accommodating and just the region seems to like them. That's unusual. A lot of times they've gotten pushback from local politics.
Well, I seen the people that live out there. That's why they like y'all. You know what I mean? Because they like the Wooks too.
Yep. Bring your own toilet paper. Yeah. Don't use other people's toilet paper.
Oh, Bobby's being nice.
Oh, you was just busting balls, Bobby. I see you. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. How close is the nearest hotel approximately? That's the one in Hebron. A Best Western, I believe.
Yeah.
That is, in my research, the closest hotel. I don't know if stuff is still up for it, but it was a little bit more expensive this year than last year. I'll tell you that. They figured it out. That, oh shit, this is the closest one. We need to charge a little bit more. That Best Western's the closest one in my experience, but there's plenty of options. We're staying at one called Cherry Valley.
Cherry Valley.
Also really
check
nice.
out the Airbnb site.
Yeah, Airbnbs. There's some and by the way, we're not really paying a lot for this Cherry Valley place. It's cheaper than Best Western.
And it's beautiful.
It's nicer too.
Only thing is, because it's so bougie, we don't get free breakfast.
I wouldn't honestly be real. I didn't buy my hotel. I didn't book my hotel stuff until really recently. It might not be sold out. It's always worth checking. TP damn autograph. Yeah, buy your party supplies inside the gates, not parking lot. That's a spooky.
That's good.
You're a fucking genius.
That's really smart. That's really smart.
Boy, spooky. You know, that is a really good one. And just to briefly explain why there might be more undercovers outside and sketchy individuals selling fucked up shit outside than inside.
Glow sticks.
Don't grow up. Whoop whoop. So apparently there's not a convenience store across from Legend Valley anymore. We've talked about that. They didn't. So it's not even fully converted, Bobby. It's only they're still going to be under construction while Legend Valley's going on. I was hoping that the Mexican restaurant would be open.
Yeah, you were.
To be honest with you, so I'd have a Mexican spot I could hit up maybe really easy. It's not going to be open. Unfortunately, but there is the Shell station that's just right. It's about the same distance.
As soon as you're getting off of your exit and you go left to turn into Legend Valley, you'll literally see the Shell station on the corner before you get to BP. It's only a little bit farther, but you don't have to cross the street.
Glow sticks. Kirikushan, glow sticks. That's a good one. Bring fun stuff to give to people or promote yourself. That's we're gonna have some fun stuff to give away and promote people.
Definitely, I'm gonna be sneaking things in people's pockets. So if you find goodies in there,
yeah, Shell Station's like almost the same distance. Yeah, I was hoping for a burrito or something, man.
The liquid IV is what I drank all last year at Lost Lake.
I haven't used it actually.
It's really it's pretty awesome.
That's probably the #1 recommended thing in the chat, I would say, as far as the secondary thing to bring other than water to get your
I really
get your liquids
them.
up.
They made me feel really good last year.
Yeah, bring fun stuff too, like games.
Yeah. I'm
Hula
gonna
hoops.
order one of those galaxy lights to make the inside of the tent look like you're in space.
I think TPE Camp said they're doing some sort of tournament. I forget which game. I don't think it's cornholing. Cornholing was last year. They're doing some sort of tournament. Bring games though and stuff. Have some fun.
Yeah, we have like that
Campsite game type stuff.
The ball
Horseshoes. I think it was a horseshoe tournament they're doing. Sorry, what was that?
The ball with the Velcro thing.
Oh yeah, the catch game. We're gonna play catch. Sanitizer, sunscreen, and you got the Sanitizer's a good one too.
Beer pong.
Yeah, those handouts are good memories. I agree, EC Juggalo. I kind of keep the pile of them. Same. I think they're really dope to read. Like, I almost want to create a shrine of all the stuff I bring back from the gathering. It's all kind of scattered at this point, but
I have that for Lost Lands. Little dinosaurs everywhere, little clothespins. If you find a clothespin with a little pom pom on it, that's for me.
Oh, here's a tip I haven't actually said before on one of these streams. On your phone, save a picture of the map and the timeline, and keep it on your phone in the favorites so it's easily accessible and you don't have to keep pulling out your book and ruining your book. Because if you're a collector like me, you're not going to want your fucking program to be ruined. So have that stuff easily accessible on your phone.
Another really
so you
good
can get to where you need to be.
For your phone background is whoever you're with.
Board games, that's not a bad one either.
Make their phone number your background on their phone so that if you lose their phone, somebody can pick that up and they'll say,
a real good
I'm
one.
With this person, and they can call that person and get it.
And get your phone back to you
So whoever
easily.
you're with, me and Elaine do that. We just put each other's phone numbers on each other's backgrounds of our phone.
Print out the timeline, best option, phones die. And you know what, Spooky? That's what we did in 2019. But those ended up getting so beat up, they were like falling apart, honestly, by the last day. And I ended up just doing it on my phone and being responsible boy with the batteries. Ouija, you coming in? Ouija Mac. Ouija Cat. Oh, it's Penelope Cat. What's up, girl? All right. Let's have Penelope. Oh, no, you don't want to get up? Penelope Cat's just invaded the room.
Hey, girl. What's up, boo?
Print one for each day. There you go.
Yes,
Spooky with the solutions.
5-HTP is also a good one. B12. Be real want to see her.
Let me see, Cat. Okay, we got her.
Come here, Pee-Pee.
Oh, she's coming up here.
Hi, Pee-Pee.
Pee-Pee. Penelope Cat.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she does not like being
She's
held
done.
like that. Okay, girl. Good girl. Go on. Yeah, she's a good girl. That's a really... Oh, now she wants out. Okay.
She's like, let me out of here, mate.
Picked me up and showed me off to the world. I'm a little bit embarrassed. She's a bashful girl. Okay. Sharpies in program. I missed a lot of autographs. Yeah, that's a good one too. Have people maybe autograph the program.
There's a dude that walks around Lost Lands with a notebook and a Sharpie, and he goes up to people and he says, hey, do you want to sign? And like, he just has this notebook
Sharpie's a good
full of
one.
notes. So Sharpie's definitely a dope thing.
Because you will run into people. That's something I should stress. You will run into people. I met Danny Brown, random as fuck. He pulled up right next to me while I was standing there, and I got to meet Danny Brown and take a picture with him. I never think of getting autographs for whatever reason. That's never something that pops in my mind when I've met a celebrity.
Yeah.
The people I really fuck with, I do want to get pictures with them like that.
Yeah.
I
think
met Shaggy.
That's different because of selfies and stuff like that. So I think the autographs are kind of like, meh. People just want to take a selfie.
I talked to Shaggy briefly on camera last year. It scared the shit out of me. I wish I could have thought of a fucking question to ask that dude. I'm gonna be ready this year though. If I run into the clowns and I get it on camera, I'm gonna be ready this year. I'm basically I'm not gonna spoil it. I've already said it on the stream what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna hopefully I get a really good reaction from them when I see them. Because I'm just gonna I'll just tell you I'm gonna give them their flowers. I'm gonna give them their flowers on camera, and I wanna tell them what I really think about their music, and how I think it's gonna be highly regarded in the future, and that's no cap. But I want to really tell them, and I want them to know. Anyway, flashlights. We went through some nightlight stuff. Tiki torches. You can get like little, the little stick in the ground type nightlight gimmicks. Camping lanterns, all kinds of stuff. The string lights.
If you got one of those little flashlights where you like squeeze the little thing, and it makes it go on, you don't need batteries.
This is a sign. Take LSD. Bring Kool-Aid packages right above that too, which is hilarious. The irony, the synchronicity of it all. All right, y'all. We are well over 2 hours again, and they can't copyright strike us this time. We are over 2 hours. We are even longer than the relaunch stream.
Yeah.
This is crazy. They can't copyright strike us this time though. I got a blacklight cannon. What does that mean? Does it shoot blacklight? I don't know. All right, y'all. We're gonna end the stream though. Thank you for joining in and adding so much to the chat. This is gonna help me with next year's. Everything y'all were saying in the chat is gonna help me compile the list for next year. And tune in next year for next year's fucking Gathering of the Juggalos. You might die if you don't watch this video stream. I love you. Whoop whoop. Have a good Saturday night, y'all. We're gonna watch what? Child's Play shit, maybe?
I think
Chucky?
we're watching Cult next.
Yeah. I think it's Cult, not Curse. Or is it Curse, not Cult? I don't know.
One of those two.
We're gonna watch them in order. We've been watching some Child's Play, Chucky movies and shit. Love y'all. Whoop whoop.
Bye.
Good night.